Hello, everybody. Hello, my Liberian people. Y'all, hello. How you all doing? Is it late in Liberia? Is it late in Liberia, guys? Good morning from my end. Good morning from Australia. Good morning, guys. I'm just about to share my life and I will start talking. I put a little bit of oil, like I got my body cream here. I put a bit more on me. Let me share my life. They cannot stop me from talking. I love the lawsuits. You don't know that? Oh, it's very hard to see natural beauty these days. What do you mean? All of this is natural though. My face is natural. My everything with me is natural. So what are you talking about? So yeah, to say all y'all are brain they got plastic surgery. No, I am natural. When they say natural beauty, that's here. The only thing I own me here is just extension. I think, and just a bit of makeup. Y'all know when they talking about beauty, y'all put Susie there in when they counting beautiful Liberian women are part of it. I made you guys proud. Hi Maria, how you doing, my love? Somebody say another lawsuit loading. Good morning from Australia. Good morning, everyone. Before I start, for the past days, as you all know, I've been off the internet for a bit. And I told you guys I was going to get back on my feed this week, and it's Monday on my end here. So yes, first of all, I want to take this opportunity to thank a lot of you guys who stood by me in my time of loneliness. Okay, I will keep you guys posted. Everything about me, it will come on the internet. But I'm working behind closed door. I'm doing things behind closed door. Whatever decision I take, it's going to stay behind here until the children put it in. I won't bring it back on the internet. They can bring it out here, but life must go on. I need to live. I'm not going to sit here and stress myself out over things that I cannot control. The least that can happen is your life being taken away or getting involved into some type of major accident or losing loved ones. So at the end of the day, I must live. I must move on. Everything in this world have solution to it. So I got things under control. So thank you all for your concern. Thanks to every one of you guys who took your hard-earned money, and hard-earned money, and were able to support me. I appreciate every one of you guys, and some of you guys that are still supporting. I say thank you, thank you, thank you. My Cash App is still there. Whatever you want to support me with it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. But I must leave. Before we start the show, I also want to take this moment to, say this thing, which is my big brother and a loved one to many of us. Zolizo that we just recently lost. May his soul rest in peace. Zolizo was a very good person. He was somebody who truly, 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 truly loved CDC. Had my encounter with him. I remember the last time I spoke to him was just after the election. I was so disturbed. I was really, really disturbed. To be honest with you, he was one of the persons I spoke to behind closed door, and he said, Susie, we could only, try. And I remember, he coming, at that time he was like, oh, just calm down. I was really stressed, and people are giving me wrong information. People are giving me things, and I came out here and spoke about it. But Zoli was able to call me and tell me, hey, this is what really happened, what happening. We lost the election, because remember when we lost the election, I still came in and said that I still got hope and stuff like that. But, may his soul rest in peace. It's so hard to see your loved ones go. It's hard to see people that you got in your safe corner, I hear that thing this morning. I really felt it. It just took me back to, those days of Christmas, when Christmas passed away. And this is to all our CDC people. Once the person is alive, show all the support and the concern. Don't wait for your brother or your sister to pass before you live in regret. And this life we're living right now, guys, my people, is very, very, it's in a way that I don't know how to explain it. You just have to, keep your loved one close. Pray for your loved ones. Last year was a leap year. This year, a lot of people will die. I can sense it because people are already dying. Like for me, I'm a spiritual person. I feel things. So keep your loved one close. Pray for your loved ones. When your instinct is telling you anything, reach out to your loved ones. It's very, very important. We have built social media. The social media is at a place where now it's like a community where we all just see one another as family. I've never seen Zolizo. I've never met him before. However, it felt like this is somebody I've had, that close encounter with. It felt like this is it was just phone talk. And that hits me so hard this morning. But it's just so sad. It's sad, 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 sad. However, may his soul rest in peace. Hi James, how you doing? Anyways, as you all know, Susie is back. I told you I'm gonna be back on Monday. It's Monday on my end. Yes, it's so sad. May his may his soul rest in peace. But I told you I'm going to come and talk. One thing I want to tell you, Liberian people know here, is that when you are in the public, there are so many ways people want to keep your mouth closed. Okay? There are so many ways people want to make you feel sad or feel sorry for yourself. And don't give anybody your power. Your power is you standing for what you believe in. Your power is just being yourself. Let nobody take that from you. And nobody will take that from me. I'm somebody, like I said, I deal with my things behind closed doors. So a lot of you guys will want me to say certain things, and I wouldn't say it because it's good to deal with your privacy behind private. That's what responsible people do. Okay? However, I'm here to put my more on Zonic. Y'all please share their life. I beg you. I'm coming to now. You've talked to 187 people. Before we start, let me go on Pinky page. Okay? You see the thing they call drugs. Drugs. Drugs is becoming an issue in Liberia. What a video Pinky posted. You see? The Westra they won't start. I want you guys to listen to this video before we start. Alright. Listen to this and you'll see why most of
our own sister Cece Martin boyfriend or new boyfriend or fiancé what the name Zonic in your car, yes. It is alleged that the police found gun. So now people they say there's only man they say he was on his way from Kakata. I say they say I know he was going to Guinea Border. He carried some people to Guinea Border and SYCO. Hell, my people they say that how the police people started searching for you. You know in La Brana when you they see woman yeah Cece get crap. See the man put himself behind Cece and them put everybody about being on you. So they say the man because he been showing BB property and thing and go says cars and thing. So they say that people police people then about being on you. Every time they say the people will be eyeing them and we're playing get all the money for. How they say the police be eyeing them man. So they say the poor chapel on the road, die car the poor chapel, they say they want check a car, they say when the man reach the chapel and man say waiting that me you can put chapel down, boom. According to the police man, they say that the man bust the chapel and the man power speed. But luckily, when the people called the car, they say they see Zonic in the car, but only the driver. Some people, it's alleged that Zonic joined in the bush and water ball, but we know actually is but they say Zonic joined in the bush, but they asking the driver if that only one in the car. So my people are listening to the video, my poor things getting serious in the country. So folks, okay, so this is this the driver of the vehicle? So this is the driver of the vehicle. He's got cuff on his hands. I want you to take a look. You have journalists and everybody. I want you to see. Just come back. So the driver is disembarking the police cruiser, and he's going to be there with the police officers as they search the vehicle. And he was asked what are the contents within this car, and he said plenty things, and he's got handcuffs on his head. So there you have it. Okay, you see everything. You check it? Yeah, go ahead. Liberian National Police from 15 Gate area all the way here around Harrisburg. The occupants of this vehicle are squandered. That's why we told 2 occupants were on board this vehicle and they escaped. So the police, here we saw 2 police vehicles chasing the occupants of this vehicle. So this is the place, wherever you are, a high-speed chase. This was a very high-speed chase involving the Liberian National Police and the occupants of this vehicle. We saw this chase just from...
All right. So, my Liberian people, somebody said Cece get noise behind her, but I would say Cece is just bad lucky. Y'all need to take her in Lofa River. And you know the river in Lofa? And go strap her body. Strap her out and take all that bad luck and all that demon that just following this woman. That's what you guys need to do. Y'all take Cece in Lofa County and go clean her out because of the devil and the bad luck she has behind her. Can you imagine? This human being, she was just on live a couple of weeks ago discussing my case. She was on live discussing my case, running with it. This type of woman with bad luck, I even know her own situation is so worse. And she of all people wants to go on Facebook to say she's doing some type of damage control. Damage control where? Let me tell you guys this story. This Zonic boy, somebody said, Susie, your lawsuit. Your lawsuit, Lodi. That just lawsuit now. People can just sue people. That's it. As long as I'm not stealing, I don't do anything. That a lawsuit, they can pack up. That they pack up. This particular Zonic boy, according to sources, I don't know how true this is, that he was deported. He was deported to Liberia. And when he was deported, he went down in Liberia. Since Liberian people say Susie used allegedly, we come start using alleged. And when this young man was deported, a lot of these guys from the States, from the Western country, when they are deported, they go in Liberia, they don't have any hope. They do not have any hope. The only hope they have is drugs. That's the only thing they get their hands around. And this is the reason why Liberia is so damaged. Our young children are supposed to be in school. They are taking drugs because a lot of them, once they're deported, the only thing they can get their hands on is drugs. I knew something was very fishy about Zonic anyways. I knew a young man, you have a big house, it's so crowded with so many young people. Obviously, two things that comes to mind: drugs and sex. Drugs and sex. That's all, especially in Liberia. So, according to sources and allegedly, it has been alleged that when Zonic was deported, the house that he decided to rent, he had all these children, those little boys and girls in the house. And a lot of them, all they've been doing in that house is selling drugs. Selling drugs. That's all they've been doing. Zonic been carrying on the big show. The only thing that is in Liberia is either some of three things that gave you riches in Liberia. Three things. Number one, we all know, unless you blind now, politics. Most of our young girls and boys will get into politics to steal them more alide. Number two, join some type of bad society. You see some of our sisters, they're bluffing and somebody says, oh, I got rich boyfriend, Take time before they sell your candy one day. This is the reason why I am afraid of rich men. When they say rich men, men that are rich, I'm afraid of them. If I don't know where your riches is from, man, you one day you'll wake up, they not probably sacrifice one of your child. Or they not sacrifice you. As you all know, we can hear the same story with Jeremiah, sacrifice this. Because once we don't know the source of your income, and all of a sudden you just come from nowhere, you reach, that is something anybody needs to be careful with. All right. So these days, people are just going, oh, my boyfriend is rich. Your boyfriend is either in some type of society or doing some kind of, or maybe he is a girlfriend to someone. That's just number two. Number three, let me tell you, Liberia, when you open your eye, boy, it's drugs in Liberia. Drugs. What did I say? Number one, politics. Because Liberian politics got money. Number two, they think they call Yahoo boys. The Nigerian call it Yahoo boys. That's how the Nigerian call it. But our own people, our Liberian men, then, it's either you are BM or you doing some kind of BM. And that's not a good thing. You're stealing from somebody. You're taking somebody hard-earned money. And number three, drugs. And it has been alleged that all the big show that Zonic's been on Facebook, that he was doing drugs. It came to others as a shock, but some of us, we knew. Some of us knew what type of young man, where you take your money from. We don't even know your parents, and you know, at least people like you then when we see Benetton doing first scanner, we say, okay, by you then been eating the Liberian people money, they've been stealing from the Liberian people. We all know that. But Zone, you were deported. Deported for whatever reason. And here you are today, you playing with big cars and money. The reason why I decided to come here and talk on this issue because it's very important. When it comes to drugs in Liberia, it has also been alleged that our president's son, Jojo, is also doing drugs. It has been alleged that Jojo is also doing drugs. I heard that Jojo been going to Buchanan taking drugs, and that's why they carry the drugs and stuff like that. And it has also been alleged that this Zonic boy here, he had weapons in his car. When we get up every morning, we hear say, oh, dead body out here. We hear say somebody child neck is gone. Somebody body, we found their body. That someone is here. What is our government doing? They need to wake up. You see, why would a citizen be traveling with this type of stuff? Zonic, this is what they found in Zonic car. Gun and other things. And now Zonic now, he is saying that his brother was in the car, but they say somebody escaped. You're sorry, call coming in. The great Susie. You can't take my power from me. That SUZAN, I here to tell you the truth. I don't care how you drag me to court. I don't care how you put handcuff on me. I don't care where you take me. I shall speak my damn truth. Take me to jail. Bring your lawsuit. Put me here. Be my butt. I will say the damn truth. So, every day we wake up, breaking news, breaking news. We find their body on the ground, breaking news, breaking news. We find their person here laying down, they get it, breaking news, breaking news. We find their person here, they get here, breaking news every day. And sometimes we wonder, why are we going through this in a small country like Liberia? Mind you, bio. We got people in Liberia that carrying weapons. Imagine what happening. Do you know what it takes? The drugs dealers in our country here. These are people you don't easily play with. You got young people. You have to give commando. You tell them, go and do this. If you don't do this the right way, when they come, it's either slap or gun. Okay? Liberia is not just for the drugs dealing anymore. Our young boys then used to be innocent, but some of them now they putting their hand in, they think they call body selling. Body selling. Some of them selling body parts in that country. And this is the reason why the country is not moving forward. We went through 14 years of civil war, where at this time, our people have shed blood. We have citizens that are still cursing this country. But out of that 14 years, you guys are still there. You're still killing people and still selling their body parts because no job in the country. No job in the country. And this is the reason why Joseph Boaka needs to wake up. Boaka needs to wake up. So Cece Meti is just bad lucky to every extent. And because she's so blind to the extent, she even came on the internet and confirmed that Zonic sent her sometime 2,000, 3,000. That's a bluff for any woman, right? You want to be proud for the fact that, okay, my boyfriend sent me the amount of money, 2,000. But have you one day put your son and say, oh, baby, where are you taking their money from? But because she's so blind to everything around her, so when the money coming, she take the money. But Instead of her coming on Facebook now, she causing damage control. But as a sister, me, I was sitting out here. I said, thank God she didn't go Liberia. Because if she was going to be in Liberia, and Zonic put any type of, because, you know, Zonic is such a smart boy. Out of all the good women on Facebook, he decided to follow the dumber and the dummy. Because she does not know what goes around her. She does not know anything that's happening around her. You see a young man driving fancy cars, say he carry on, he has jobs all over the place. He trying to provide this. You don't even know nothing about his income. You know nothing about his income. You come on Facebook because you so want to be known. You want everybody to talk about him. Oh, boyfriend Zonica. Hi, Zone. Mwah. Hi, Zone. Mwah. Just imagine if she was going to be in a car, the people catch every one of them with drugs. And our knee were going to Rome. Everybody was going to be talking about her. Everybody was going to be talking about her. Ladies, be careful. It's not all about the money. Liberian women, you open your eyeball. Now, not all the things people come on the internet and try to put out here to make it all fancy is all gold. It's not all about it. Yes, Zone is on the wrong. And because Cece can lie to every extent, she was on Facebook. Guys, Zonic is fine. Zonic will be on live today. Have we seen Zonic on live? Zonic is on the wrong. Zonic is on the wrong for allegedly doing drugs in our country, Liberia. And Cece, do not come and cover Zonic butt out here. And y'all see how fake Prophet Key is? They say Prophet Key say Zonic is fine. Oh no, the last time you told Musa. Y'all were passing around with Musa some picture all over this place. And now Prophet Key is saying Zonic is fine when we have seen proof here that he's on the wrong. This was his vehicle, drugs was in it. And now y'all want to say, oh, Zonic is fine. We're not going to leave it. He's not fine. He is on the wrong, my Liberian people. And he needs to give all explanation to the Liberian police as to why we saw there were drugs in his car, as to why they had weapons in his car. Liberia is getting dangerous. And people like Zone are making that country dangerous. Men in Zone that just feel like they can get deported and they come to Liberia and they have every right to carry any type of guns. They have every right to take any amount of children because these children have lost direction. Once a year, say you coming from overseas, they will come. These are the people that we need to keep an eye on. We're not going to put a topic under the rock. We're not going to just put it under the rock. The last time I checked, you were taking my topic all over. Cece, you can say Susie was sued because of her mom, but you can't say Susie was sued because of stealing or Susie was sued because of drugs. The man that you left, you were causing rich men. That boy had the audacity to come face when we call him rich man poor boy. You calling somebody poor boy, but your hands are into illegal stuff. And you want to come and carry on damage control? Where, my sister? Sissy, where your damage control coming from? You are just so shameless. Get off the internet. Zonic is gonna come and clear it, but he will not come. When you see that ball, you can see the whole form of this ball is up to something. Sissy, when you see that ball, you know straight. That's why when I see our Liberian sisters bluffing with men that are into illegal stuff, I can just look at them like, what? What is the proud here? Your man is stealing. Your man is into abuse of substance, selling illegal stuff, and you pray for money to come to you. But on the other hand, you praying to God for God to protect your child from these things. How heartless can you guys be? A lot of you guys are heartless on this internet. So according to my sources, it has been alleged that Zonic was in that car. Cece Menti is the one on Facebook causing this damage control that, oh, Zonic was not in the car. This is Zonic car. My Liberian people, let me show it to you. That Zonic car here. And y'all see there her car. You guys been seeing their particular car on Facebook. That's Zonic car here. You guys been seeing their car. He always driving it. It's Zonic Entertainment, y'all. Now my Nima Kante brother. And my Nima Kante brother too. Now my Nima Kante brother saying now you're discussing this. Now the Nima people say they disown me. Now my Nima Kante brother here. But I know he can just make you fool out of Cece. He say I know the way bonza. They bonza. My brother yaka alo yaza bonka ba. That way he be say oh. So that Nima Kante me. Yeah, not the way bonza. Okay. So this is Zonic car. And imagine Zonic was driving on the highway. According to my sources, he was in the car as well. And when he knew that no police officers were around, the boy take Zekale coupe. That boy ran in that bush with his rescue. This is supposed to be concerned right now because imagine, Liberia, no bush. Ain't no trees. The one that can go between people. Something. He rescue. He ran in the bush. You see Zonic, you can see the ball as za. Ran. They say the boy jumped out of that car. Zonic. Woo. He was already in the bush. He was already in the bush in no time. That don't say she, oh, Zonic come and speak out. Zonic is on the wrong. The boy is on the wrong. He was nowhere. The people could not find him. Now they're talking about, oh, the brother is the one. The brother took the car. Obviously, the brother took the car. What car was that? What car was that? At the end of the day, y'all probably coming, put that boy in trouble. If he's not sensible enough, they will put him in trouble in Liberia because they're trying to cover Zonic out here. He ran out of the car, went into the bush. The police arrested his brother. Now, Cece is now on Facebook saying that, oh, Zonic is fine. Zonic, blah, 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 blah. Zonic is not fine, Cece. You just bad lucky. Bad lucky with everything. Bad lucky with men. Bad lucky with everything around you. Yeah, I was there. That boy jumped out of that car. And y'all can see that his boots that he can be wearing. And how y'all can call that brown boots? Y'all can call it what? What y'all can call it? Timberlake or whatever. That boy ran in that bush. As we speaking now, we even know what place on the air. I hope he's not going to run till he meets something else. Yes. He was in the car. He was in the car. But now they're sending Cece to come cause damage control because once she come here and tell us that Zonic was not in the car, a lot of you guys will believe that he was not in the car, but he was in the car. He was in the car. Zonic got phones. He talked to all those small children. How can you guys leave America, go in Liberia, carry drugs in that country, put our young people into it? Allegedly, Your so-called president's son is into the drugs. This is the reason why the whole country, we see our young children, they just doing drugs. Yes. Jojo, they say Jojo is part of the marketing of drugs in the country. Jojo is also selling drugs in the country. They can go to Bikana. Bikana, my Liberian people. Wait, that story will come out. Y'all just wait. I'm the one who's saying it here. Jojo is also allegedly, will just use the word, your president's son, they go to Bikana to be importing drugs in Liberia. That's what they're doing over there. That's why we're sitting here every day, we're talking about, oh, our children, we want the best future for our children. But a lot of them that are being deported from anywhere when they go there, that's the first thing they put their hands into it. Like bring men scared. So few of them can just get into their BM stuff. That just some of them so brave to do BM job. Some of them do BM job. Yes. And I pity women and said I can date them. But the BM guys are very, very dangerous. If you are dating BM, they're very dangerous. They can go to any length. Any length, the people can go into society bush. They do so many things. Society, they can do all kinds of stuff. Yes. That's Susie saying now. Why y'all gotta say? Y'all think y'all can keep me quiet on the blue app? Y'all better stop. Y'all better, I told y'all coming back here. I know why it's so strange. Now because in 1 week, I was making myself sorrowful to y'all. No, I am joking. I was actually sorrowful as anything. I was stressed the heck out. Don't mind my bimbo. I was stressed out. What I said, we got a moment to be stressed. I said, damn it, Susie. Then your mother, you can talk PPT. See how your mother put you in trouble. How can you get out of this other trouble, my child? I said, how can you get out of this other trouble? That Sis Kebe was my counselor behind closed doors. Susie, are you okay? Yes. Sis Kebe, I'm here. The other thing we hear, how can we get ourselves out of it? Out of it, you are causing more trouble here. That is part of the game now. We're not out of it, but we're causing more trouble. That's what happens when you know how to speak your truth. You don't hide it within. You have got to talk. My big sister says, Susie, you got your own buy or your here going on at Sis Kebe. And I've set all that thing for 2 weeks, so I gotta go up. Yeah. Yeah, so imagine this man was just driving.
Police use 2 vehicles and a bike to chase the occupants of this vehicle. I want to see if we can speak for some of the folks here as well. Good afternoon, boss. Where are you going? Your name? Steve, what did you witness between the police and the driver and the occupants of this vehicle?
Somebody says Zonic was never in a car. Zonic was in the car. Zonic jumped out of the car. Zonic jumped out of the car. He was in the car. He jumped out of the car. So stop saying Zonic was not in a car. He was in the car from my sources. That's what they told me. So if you know the real story, you come here and tell us the car button is open, but Zonic was in the car.
Did you see anybody get out of this vehicle? You didn't see anybody get out of the vehicle. Okay, by the time you arrived there.
You see? Now he's lying. Because the police knew that he was in the car and the people around there said he jumped out of the car. That was the reason why they asked that question. Did you see anybody jumping out of the car? And he lied. Okay? People told the police when they came that somebody jumped out of the car and it was Zonic who left the car. And now Cece Meti has to come. Oh, Zonic, you know, she said the craziest stuff on this blue app. Like I said, out of all the pretty women, Zonic has to go for the least, the one that embarrassed herself more than anything on this blue app because he knows his mission. Okay? All right. He came around, so once things like this come out on the internet, she will come out and do the damage control. All right? That was his mission. Like, there is no love, nothing really there, but you can see this man is using her. All right? So, at the end of the day, she came on the internet. Oh, my Liberian people. Zonic just classing the Liberian police officers, yeah. The boy just doing her American, the American style. I'm like, really? Is that something for you to be proud of? A man that they found drugs and weapons in his car. You're proud to come on the internet to tell the Liberian people he is abusing our officers for carrying out their job. That is something she's so proud of. She came out and said it. She came out and said it. The call button is open. Somebody say your choice could be wrong, but how difficult it is for you to say, oh, please. Y'all better move from in my face that way, allegedly. We just got to use it because, you know, people say, Susie, use it now. So we got to use it by force. So y'all move from in my ear. What you not know, we got to come in and say what we got to say. People giving you information. Oh, now you know allegedly. I knew a long time ago. But I don't know how to use it. And I've been using it, by the way. I don't know where. Now you guys, we just have to use it now. But you actually think I ought to go like, bro, Zonic sue me for me and Zonic to be going back and forth? You really think that way? That case will go in dumb bad. But when people talking, he's using her. He rather using her as a toilet tissue. Guys, so my Liberian people, that is the information about Cece Meti new love. And I'm here to tell my lover people, y'all please take that your sister. Somebody help me with any deep river in Lofa. What is the river name in Lofa name? Can somebody help me with one of the Lofa rivers? Just help me with one of their names. Yeah, because y'all need to take up. I know that what kind of Lofa? Y'all give me some of your the people from Lofa. Y'all please type some of your river name here. Because we really need to take her there. Your Lofa sister is embarrassing herself on this blue app. Can you guys help me or we will cut this life off? Y'all don't like to be interactive. When people come here and say, help, you help them to make the show interesting. Help me with some of your ravers. Or you don't know your own raver there in Lofa. Because I can name some raver in Camplay to y'all. Some deep river in Camplay. When I go there, my ancestors have to, my people have to take me there to my ancestors to go bathe me. Simple, hey! Frances, let me get you a clap. Simple River. We got to take Cece Martin in Simple River. To bathe her with Simple, the salt in the Lofa River. Okay, we get it there, the Lofa River. To bathe her and just clean her. Lofa River. How the Lofa River looking? It got sand or they got what all they got inside it? They really have to clean her. Because she doesn't see things around her. Just imagine, you know, today I was saying, I said, what if she was in Liberia? What if she was in Liberia? What was going to happen to her? What was really going to happen to her being in that car? Especially coming from overseas. We really have to be careful, Liberian women. You open your eyes. Y'all need to be careful. Every day, I want rich men, I want rich men, I want rich men. Y'all not know what's in behind rich people, but y'all want them. Y'all showing off with rich people, but y'all not know what they got, but y'all want them. Y'all want to be passing around saying, oh, the person living best life, but y'all not know what they're going through night and day. That's what bringing all the bad dreams, all the bad things. That's what bringing it. We got to drag Cece Meti in Lofa River or Simple River and bathe her. But a lot of our guys in Liberia, the men that are being deported, Cabello, the woman is enjoying. The woman can enjoy. Wow, I can't see the core button on their life here, my people. Okay, bunch of poo-poo. Y'all get bunch of poo-poo in our river. Okay. We still need to take our poo-poo and wrap it on her so she can be clean. So we can clean her. But let me tell you guys something. Y'all open your eyes. Not everything I will come and say here will be always politics. But all the men you're running after, riches. That's why you see some of our young girls these days, they're so fed up. They're so fed up. You're not loving to your age mates. You're not doing things that you're supposed to do in your age. Small children then. You're doing all kinds of stuff. That's why a lot of you guys, when they see you, you're looking fed up. That's why a lot of you guys go to bed, you're having bad dreams. That's why a lot of you guys, you guys are not seeing no growth into your lives. Because every day you won't be sleeping from John to Paul, from Paul to Peter, from Peter to Joe, from Joe, all kinds of people for the sake of money. Do you want to have money and live a miserable life, or you don't need money to live a peaceful life? These are the mistakes. And Cece Pa, she will continue to make these mistakes because she does not know what she wants in life. If you see Zonic, you see that Zonic is a man that is already into wrong stuff. From head to toes, you can tell. And the fact that she said it clearly, she's into bad boys. How can you say you're into bad boys when you got 3 children? Your age is out of calendar. You're not even in your early, let's say you're not even 27, 28. Let's say even early 30s and stuff like that. But oh man want bad boys. Who think like that in this generation? Oh man want bad boys. Me, I like bad boys. How can you be living, you almost in your 40s, but you're saying that you want bad boys at your age? Bad boys at your age. A woman that has children want bad boys at her age. One bad boy, oh, I like bad boys. I like bad boys. Are you serious? Bad boys? You're supposed to be looking for responsible men. Men that will come around to take care of you. You said Richmond was a mistake. First of all, he's a little boy for you. You said that you knew he was a little boy. You brought him. Now you say you want bad boys. You say you want bad boys. And the bad boys that you're wanting today, the other bad boys, you mean, that's what they said, words are powerful. And our mouth are very powerful. Anything you speak, God will give that to you. So you say you wanted bad boys. Now you have a drugs dealer that is currently on the run. And my Liberian people, I'm here to say, if you see Zonic anywhere, please report it to the police. Enough. We need better future in Liberia. We need our young boys and girls to live in a society that is nice and clean, a society that they will not be forced to do certain things just because they want to make some type of income. Anywhere you see Zonic, please make sure and call the police on him. Make sure and call the police. He needs to go and give his statement. He is not better than Musa's son. Zonic is not better than Musa's son. The same way Musa's son was treated and he's currently in jail, that's the same way Zonic needs to be treated. No one is above the law. Nobody is above the law. The call button is open. I don't know what's going on, but the call button is open. You can press the call button and come over. Something is happening. I don't know what is happening, but hey, something is going on with my phone. I don't know what it is. But once you press the call button, I will see you. Yeah. So, leaving Cece meeting topic, we're going to go to Prophet Key. You know, when Prophet Key was in our race, I was like, God, our country, Liberia, is a failed country. How can you have a man like Prophet Key in that type of election where we have decent people? We have decent people. What's your problem, James? How can I help you?
But I'm a human being. You said we should call, then you say what my problem.
Yeah, why are info? What you want to say? So you were
why you
able
going
to
for
post
Cece?
about Musa Belette's son. Why is it is Zonic brother on the run right now with drugs? I have not seen anything from you yet, James.
I don't know anything about
Are you
Zonic.
serious?
They won't listen to me now. You asking me what you want to talk.
How you see? This is the reason why I can say so. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, talk. When you finish, I will talk. You done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yesterday, I saw a video. We did a video on the road. I think Monrovia Banga Highway. If you go on Spoon TV, you will see that video, right? Our reporter said this vehicle bulldozed the police checkpoint, and the police chased him, and he made accident. When he made an accident, that was how the police grabbed him. You will see the video
Then I give
and the
him
car
fair
in the
report
car.
there.
But I come in. Hold on.
That report is not clear. Yeah, but James, go ahead and talk.
No, Susan, wait. You said my report not clear.
No. Go ahead and talk. Don't come show us spoon stuff here. We're not doing spoon TV platform here. Say your own part, and I'm just saying my part and what I know. Go ahead.
So we did our video, and our reporter did a story on it. In that video, we saw a plate, the license plate on a vehicle, on a Zonic. I think Zonic 3.
That's him. This is his car.
No, yeah, I saw Zonic 3 on the vehicle. If you check, you will see Zonic 3. But we did not see individual in the vehicle called Zonic. And the person who was driving the vehicle did not call anyone's name Zonic. So how you expected us to go and say Zonic had drugs in the vehicle when he was not on the vehicle, and the police report has not come out? The person who was on the vehicle, we did a story about the person, is on our page, and the video is also there, so you can check it out. So we cannot go
I understand
and say that
but how
this and
you see this is how biased you are, right? If you are going to find out Susie car, and you find out they got substance weapons in my car,
I don't know who get that car.
That Zonic car. Now what I tell you, I the one who breaking that information now, so it can go wide to every one of you guys.
Yeah, I saw Zonic 3 on the lesson plate. Yeah.
That just you just give a clarity to what I'm just saying.
Yeah, nothing there like entertainment is Zonic 3.
Yeah, that is his car. We have seen his car on Facebook. We have seen the car all over the place that his car.
I don't know if that car, I heard somebody say a pastor. Even
No,
in the
it's
story,
not
we said
a
pastor.
pastor. That's what I'm saying. The people
We
not giving you clear information. That is
say
Zonic.
the driver.
Yes. That
The driver is not giving the right information.
yes. That car,
So so
that zone.
so how you expect us to go for somebody who we don't know,
Okay.
somebody
Since
who
you're
was not
not
on the
knowing,
scene?
and why I'm bringing the information out here to the public,
No, you said I am biased, so apologize to me first.
James, you owe me. I'm giving you any damn apology until you go apologize for what you did to me in the future. But let's see. Please hang on. My
Mm-hmm.
puzzle is here.
All
Stay
right,
on the.
my friend. Hey, you see the way that woman done put me in trouble? How we will go and hold somebody who is not on the scene? James is not there, and then we should go and blame James and say that James did it. So you see that how people can talk. She here now accusing Zonic. I don't even know who is this Zonic guy. I think I saw a fair looking guy before, somewhere
I don't know.
around
Somebody send me a
Iraq or whatever.
present. Somebody send me
Who?
a gift. I'll open it later on.
I don't want to send it to you.
Okay, you liar. So, whoever that send me the
I better
present,
check it
thank
out.
you. I'll open it later. But
I order it for you, Susan. I think I did it on Friday.
yeah, but go ahead. This particular car here, that Cece Martin boyfriend Zone car. Eh,
I don't even know
yes,
that Zonic
that's
guy.
why you saw he has his entertainment page called Zone Entertainment Page. So that this car is his car. And I'm just going to just
Oh,
give you a
your boyfriend on the screen, so
where
your phone screen. I saw him be on the phone screen.
and why do you care about who on my phone screen, James?
I asked you a question. You now want to answer, pass and go, and continue.
All right, let's be serious here because I saw
Mhm.
how much you guys drag Musa's son on this blue app. And
Because we
James,
have
you yourself, you know,
evidence.
in Liberia, when it comes to drugs, that's something that really affecting our young people over there. All right, and the boy, Cece came on Facebook. She even confirmed it, and the boy is currently on the road. That was his. This is his car,
Who is on the wrong?
Zonic.
How? Why?
James, stop being slow. You in Portland. You being slow here.
Kebe Limi.
You being slow. Okay. I just explained the whole thing and you are on this life. You want to tell me say you not listen to what I was saying?
I heard you. That's why when I call Susan, I told her
I'm
that
telling you,
you
I want
were
my on
putting
you
her
yet.
on.
Let me tell you, now, Susan, I'm calling the woman on you right now and telling what the thing what you doing now, allegedly. Baba.
Look.
Like your sister?
I know. Don't mama. She just joking.
Yeah, so that's why I
All
called
right.
Susan to
So let me break the
I
story
called Susan
down because of politics, you guys were able to drag Musa's son, Honorable Musa's son, on this blue app.
so
All
what
right.
if between Susan what if between Cece and that if her boyfriend is involved in something, we will not talk about it.
Because this story has
She's
been
who?
trending. I have not seen it from you guys' page. I
I don't,
have not seen it
I
from
don't,
Chiche Pole James. The bigger Chiche Pole on the internet. But I was able to see Edith. You posted about Edith today. You posted about Edith today. You said that Edith, they have, you only post stories that are into your interest. Okay?
tell me,
This guy was driving with his brother. All right? And
Susan, anything. Oh God, I don't want you to see my girlfriend picture. Anything in the story that say uh and someone on a vehicle called Zonic. Let
Susan,
me
that's what
read
I'm
the
saying
story.
because you guys
Susan,
don't pay attention to details. If
what's up?
you see the man, that's
Because
what
he was not on the
y'all need to
scene.
do most research. If you see Zoneka, who else? If that car was Susie's car, or that car was, let's say, Foco car, or that car was gray car, y'all know what I will say? A car's gray vehicle. Akaras was driving this vehicle,
SUZAN,
and this is Akaras vehicle. He had this weapon in it, and his brother was driving that car. Who
Hello.
had the
it
drugs?
was
The Zonic guy.
Akaras. If there was something to it, y'all will say that something to it. If that Magio, y'all will say that Magio. Why is
So
it
listen,
you guys do not speak the truth? You
his name
just
is Prince.
you made it clear to us that the car says Zone 1. That is Zone
You better
car.
stop. You
but
better stop
SUZAN,
talking plenty.
SUZAN,
Susan,
let me
I'm
say,
asking you. Wait, brother,
yeah,
brother, 1 minute. I got me 1 minute. The Zonic guy you're talking about, his real name is Prince. Okay, our story says a car belonging to a pastor named Prince.
He is not even a goddamn pastor. Y'all need to really get your story clear
So
on
you
that
see
spoon platform.
So you see, that's the
What's it
story
meant
we have.
Zone pastor?
See the story right here. That everybody read. This is the vehicle, right? That is story here. What you see here, no Zonic. They say a car belonging to a pastor called Prince. And you see it? It was on the Kakata Morovia Highway. Everybody should read this and see it. The lesson play was Zonic 3. This is the story we did at Susan. And if you go there, you're going to see the video as well. Okay, this is the video. So how you wanted us to do it?
SUZAN.
This is the video.
Yeah, James, I
148
give the
people
brother
have
a
watched the
chance to
video.
talk. I think he
So
calling from Liberia because I heard the airport is very dark now in Liberia. Everywhere is dark. You calling from Liberia?
Amen.
Yeah, we have to respect our viewer.
Yeah, you calling from Liberia. I heard the airport is dark. Everywhere in Liberia is dark right now, right? But you can
SUZAN,
tell me. Y'all in Liberia,
all
y'all
right,
can leave our fries for on this side. Go ahead.
all right, SUZAN, what Jim is saying, you gotta listen to him too, right? The thing is, it was Zonic car. Zonic wasn't, if he wasn't in the car, right? If Zonic wasn't in that car, whoever that was in the car is responsible for whatever that is found illegal in that car. It's not transferable to Sonic. Sonic, if they find gun there, if that the driver alone are in the car, the driver responsible for whatever
When
illegal
y'all
that
pass,
is found
when I
in that
wanna
car.
law pass.
I mean, how I know it to happen in America.
Nobody, you can't. I can't hold you responsible for why your brother
And then
did.
why the
I
Zone
Yeah,
can't
man
hold
is
you
on
responsible.
the runner? Why he
like
left the car? Why he run
how
How?
you
away
know
from
he
it?
on
Coming
a,
from
but
a
how
zone.
you know he on a
I don't
run?
even know this.
Because I told you I
Okay, now put
spoke
my
to
mouth there.
people back home. He was in the car.
How credible is that information?
And
They
how
will sue you
credible are you with
again.
what
You
you saying
saying he
that he
was
was
in the
not in
car?
the car?
No, I'm saying
Say
I'm not
allegedly.
he because the video was Jim so when the police people got there, he wasn't there. So the police people is going off of the story. The
From
man
my
that got caught in the car
sources, he
is
was in
saying,
the car and he jumped out of the car. This is what I was told this morning.
yeah, but
And we
And
should believe you now
yeah,
even
because you
if
said
this is not his car, right? Let's say this is his car and another driver was driving the car and he saw all of this.
yeah.
He still needs to give a statement though.
No, he don't
why?
need to get any statement because you
Why?
know why? Like for instance, right? If I gave my car to Jim to go drive, Jim not know I get just in my car. He driving it. If the police people pull him over, Jim is responsible for anything that in that car. The police not even come and ask me any question. They will not ask
That James
me.
the
They will just tell me
that
say they're going to
James
impound the
got a
car.
car.
They
Is
Susan.
will
this
impound the
running man
car.
talking?
Yes. Sometimes that in
I
like
knew it. I knew that you created fake page to come in and talk rubbish because
no,
you
this is
just
not
No.
running
fake
man.
page. This is not fake page. This is
Yeah, it
my
was
page.
All right,
Yeah.
my brother from Liberia just joined in live. I need somebody with different view to say something because James
you
Spy,
got it up, Baki.
not to back me. I know James will pretend like this means nothing because if this
So
was
who is
my car
Zonic to me now?
that
I don't even
you
know
saw
him.
drugs into it and somebody was driving that car, I swear to God, the way you guys would take it on this internet. And running man here talking blah blah blah. Your stay there. Let me listen to the other brother. What's your take on this show?
Okay, thank you. So I saw the video. It's Mohammed Kamara, and I'm calling from Nigeria. So I saw yesterday from Spoon, from the guy from OKFN and what his name, and Julia Jet and DN, all of them were there yesterday. So when they interviewed the police officer who was in the video, the police officer said they get a tip up by, through the police network that a particular car with that license plate, was on the run. So in order the police through their system that this car is on the run, so all through all the checkpoints should be on the look for this particular car. For this reason, they should put checkpoint down. Any car that coming from Monrovia with, it should be checked. Any car that coming from should be checked. So the particular car for 58, and when the police chase the two,
I don't remember my PA. Y'all want to see my PA?
So they say who was on the run? Can you repeat it because my phone is a bit low? You say who was on the run?
I'm saying the particular car, there's only the car. According to the police officer, he said they got a tip at the car. He authorized the guard to put checkpoint down to check every car that was passing through that route yesterday. So what they were chasing, coming from Kakatan way, a car came and ran through the checkpoint at 15 gate.
Oh,
so
wow.
And
you hearing that, James?
But Susan,
when the car,
you know why the car
wait. Running wait, man, wait. Let him finish talking. Yeah, go ahead, my brother.
That both those the checkpoint, they ran after it. The two police cars ran after it until, according to the police officer, he slipped off the road and he went where the car went, and that had the police apprehended him. When the police caught him, according to the police officer, one of the drivers was in a car. When they arrested him, he said he had looked for the car and he got afraid because the police were behind him saying, park off the road. So because of that, he got afraid and he could not park off the road. When they arrested him, he said he had, some document in the car, nothing else was in the car. So you were on cuff, and the police told the journalists to, put their camera on and their video on so they can search the car. So when the police arrested that particular car, I did not see anybody there called Zonic or Prince or so, but a driver was in the car and that guy was arrested. And according to him, not his
driver, his brother.
I said a driver.
Well, he was the driver.
Yeah.
A driver, not his brother or his driver,
yes,
but a driver.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So at least we're going somewhere.
You report a fake news.
But I was able to talk to somebody this morning. They said Zone was in the car. Okay.
They lying.
Yeah, your sources.
They lying.
Okay.
Wait, nah.
No, don't say they're lying to
my
her. They might
source
be
will
right.
never lie to me. This is something we're trying to do here to help your government so they can do proper investigation. So don't say my source lied to me. You were not there. Running man, you were not there, James. You were not there.
Who government? Now my government. Say our government.
Your government. Your government. So, all right, my brother, thank you for at least we getting there small. Yeah. We know, but for me, what I heard this morning, Pinky is on this live. If you have the opportunity, Pinky, you can join. I'm pretty sure she heard the same thing. People are hearing different story. That Zone was in the car and he jumped out of the car. So they said that there was a weapon in the car. Yeah. My brother.
Yeah. Yes. We heard about
the weapon.
Wait, I want to ask you. Yeah, Susan, it's in our story. When you read our story, it's in it. Susan, wait, I want to ask you. Police is doing a chase. Police chasing a vehicle
with another vehicle.
In your mind. Police will be chasing you with a vehicle. They see you, they're chasing you. Somebody will jump from a chase vehicle and run. Susan, think about
you're not thinking straight. This brother said, Zone was on the run. So Zone knew that.
No. He didn't say that.
Zone knew that. Come on, I'm not being foolish. Nobody can make me sound like I'm being foolish. But I'm telling you guys, somebody police can be chasing you and you can stop the car and somebody can jump out of the car and run off. That Liberia police, you
And the
got
police,
any good cars in
No,
Liberia?
but listen, Susan, the police were
the
using a car
police
to
saw
chase
him
that
running,
car.
but they could not
They
talk
had
about it.
eyes on him the whole time.
Running me, but I know you CC more peace, so I don't expect anything from you. Okay, James, what is your take on
And
the
I see
president's
more
son?
peace. We just having a
It has been
conversation.
alleged that the president's son Jojo has been importing drugs in Buchanan. Have you heard that?
Susan.
So I'm coming. Before we go to Jojo,
No.
let's finish with this.
Have you heard
Let's
that story, or you just
no,
gonna keep your mouth
no,
quiet on that one too?
no. I heard
Allegedly.
Carol's
I
great
said
talking about it. I
alleged.
heard
How
Carol's
many
great.
times y'all want me to say allegedly?
I don't get Susan.
So it put you in trouble before. We know when you get in trouble again.
I don't get Susan.
James, they say Jojo can be carrying drugs in Buchanan. How true that is? You haven't heard
So
anything about it?
okay, I come into that. You just misquoted brother Mohammed. So I want you to listen to him. He did not tell you Zonic was on the run. They said a vehicle with the number Zonic
Simply is Zonic TD.
It was on the wrong.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's clear for
not
somebody
Zonic.
that has a mind like me. Once I know a vehicle is on the wrong, I know that somebody is on the wrong. So let's just wrap it up and just leave it as it is. If you say Susie vehicle are on the wrong, yeah, that my vehicle, the police officer looking for, they looking for me. So we get that. Yes.
I come here. I try. It will be on the line here. You asked about the VP, the president's son. Who
I
I
didn't
heard
say
it
the
from?
president. I didn't say VP son. I
said
said the
Jojo.
president's son, Jojo.
You said the president's son, right? Jojo. I heard Akara's great. I heard Akara's great talking about it before, saying how
Why are you taking this to Akara's grave when I'm asking here?
I called somebody. The thing is, I cannot. Cece. Suzanne is
Why
for
are you
you.
bringing that fool on my show? James, I will take your ass off. She will not talk anything that Susie. She will not say anything. You just wasting your time. She will not say anything. Pinky, take your phone off and come back. My brother that just joined the show. Thank you for joining, yeah?
I called her off. I just wanted for her to know that you're talking about her.
No, boy.
Like
That woman will not talk anything sorry about me. Pinky, take your phone off. Pinky got reliable story. Pinky will soon come on so y'all can hear what she has to say. Pinky, take your phone off so I can bring you on, mama.
Can I call
everything about Liberian people that Papa Joseph Boaka, they won't come for me. Oh, she was saying that to Papa Joseph Boaka. She ain't not my president. I have every right to speak to him. So y'all better go she call Papa Boaka. What they call see? What they call say I can call Papa Boaka? Call her again, Jim.
And I want that brother to me. Yeah,
I like that. Running man, hold on.
Running man, don't go.
Yeah.
Cece.
She go there. She didn't tell me.
You hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, hearing you now. I say in the history of Facebook drama, Facebook shenanigans, Susan is the first woman that ever paid somebody $400K. So I think everything she's saying compared to her paying somebody, I don't know who more back. Because I did in person.
She said your boyfriend Zonic is a drugs dealer. He's on the run.
At least he's on the run, no problem. She not on the run. She got to pay $400,000. Good day, you tell me if I lying now.
No, that one you not lying.
Giving us update.
That one you not lying at you.
Okay, agree. Sunday, in fact, Sunday care us Susan family, right?
No.
He on the run. You know her family. She got in like bro.
No, God forbid.
Sunday murder them.
No, stop.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. But
no, but go to the issue now. You spoke to Zone today. Is it true that he's on the run?
Zone, that's even Zone was in the car. Zone was never in the car.
Who were on
yesterday
the car?
Because listen, we're supposed to open up our MIPA factory tomorrow and Tuesday.
You and who?
So yeah, you know I left promotion business, right? I like to promote. So I told Zone to go to the location to go and do recalling for me. So yesterday, all day, me and you were on the video. You understand?
Okay.
We were on the video because the people have to, when he got there, the men are supposed to come and pin the place. The men are show up. The men are show up. So the other people were there, I know that whitewash. You know the whitewash thing?
Yeah, I think I know.
Okay. So the guy said they got to do whitewash. So Zonic was very pissed yesterday already, cussing the employee up because we want to open the place either tomorrow or Tuesday because he not hired for 200 people.
Okay.
So I needed him to do video of the whole entire factory and, send it to me so I can promote it on Facebook.
Okay.
So like what he was working on, his little brother, because he Zonic also owns farms. He owns farms. So the little brother, because Zonic has a house in what the place called Africos. That he music I call Uptown Life. The first time Prophet Key met Zonic team, it was in Africos. So Zonic got a house over there. Zonic been living in Africos.
Okay.
Like just recently he tried to relocate because I was like, baby, before you get a foreign jobs, and give it to your own people. Now mind you, I have a girlfriend now trying to get,
Say no, Cece, let's get it right. Say you're still dating.
We dating. Okay,
yeah, you're not reached our other level here.
I have a girlfriend. Sorry, it is my friend with. Why are you crushing?
No.
My man, why did you say my boyfriend?
I'm not crushing you.
No, but I tell myself, I got to speak into power. You know that? You pass on my husband. Let's go that way now.
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
Give me what I want. So my husband's on it. Good to say I'm crazy. But anyway, let me be serious.
You are live, you are live on SUZAN show. I just want you to know.
That's fine. That's fine. You just telling me I can't. So while we're on the phone trying to, if I on her live, I don't want to talk. I'll be on my live in 2 minutes.
My friend, that me call you. Yeah. If you don't want to talk to me, then when you talk, I can't tell her. But I
can go tell her, but I don't want to tell her on her show. I will talk it on my own show.
So that Zonic brother was riding the vehicle, right?
No, don't ask me. Once you on her show and I'm giving you news that you will take it from my show. You know myself, I'm a media.
But thank God. But you already give us some.
No, even if I gave you some, it's because you didn't tell me I was on her show. That now you're telling me.
Okay, so.
You understand? Thank you.
Yeah,
Am I lying?
I don't want you.
When you call me, you sort of tell me what because me you not talk before.
Yeah, I don't want you.
You on my life.
I don't want you. Me, I don't like gossip. When she started a while, I came out to talk about it.
I get time whether you like gossip, but what I'm saying, that be professional. Me and you not talk. I can be on my live video all the time.
They want to flower you. That professional video.
They're not flower.
She making flower with you.
No, I'm not having flower with nobody. I'll be on live shortly.
To reply to who?
Yeah, I'm not replying to nobody. I can always be on my live. I'll be there to reply to somebody.
Yeah, because she thought Papa to me.
Cece, you are a damn liar. A damn liar.
Thank you.
SUZAN?
James, that was the best thing you ever did. And I said three things that our Liberian men do to bring income. Either they're into drugs, either they're into politics, either they're doing how do you call it? What is here? They're into what is it? 419 job, okay? A young man like that, James. Cece said he was doing things in Africos. This boy was deported. Where he got all the job to be opening meat factory and stuff like that.
I don't know about it.
Yeah, so let's go back. Have you heard about this whole VP? I don't know why I keep saying the president's son doing drugs. Guys, Pinky, please press the button again.
I don't know about that. I heard a politician who was angry after he lost the election. When he defeated him, he was speaking angrily, like an angry loser, former representative Gray. And then he started making allegations that, how this person is a drugs dealer, this person is a drugs dealer, and he did not present any facts. It was Gray I heard it from. And the second person I heard it from again was Representative Koluba. I heard all of them. They were angry, like going after the president and then bringing the president's children in to say how I think Tantan or who one of the
You can
songs.
press the
He named
button while you here. Well, I don't understand how your owner are her are all seditions officials. You didn't hear any UP person saying this?
But who talk?
James, I don't want to call name, but I know somebody who is on Facebook. The person is very active. I call him. I said, this is what I'm hearing. That the president's son is importing drugs in Buchanan. You can press
I know about
the
it.
button, or I will call you. And guess what? The person say, I won't call her name here. I heard the same thing, but we're doing investigation. The way you are so biased, this is the reason why you're sitting here and saying, oh, you hear Gray. You hear that only seditions officials name you
But
calling
I
here.
agree.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Gray, who else? I've named two, Gray and Kolba. Those were the
So
two people who talk about it.
yeah,
If I Kolba said the children were not the president's children. On our same clip, he said the children were not the president's children. So he wanted me to take what he said and start running with it because he said something. I don't know.
James, stop being like that.
But I don't know, Susan. I'm serious. I don't know. I heard people saying it. Yeah, in fact, it's like a ringing tune from Yeke Kolba. Almost every time he's talking, he will talk about it. Representative Gray will talk about it and make posts about it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you another question. Since you posted about this Zonic stuff on your social media platform, which is Spoon TV, did you guys do any follow up, or it was just a one-time post? Because I know how many times you
Uh,
posted about me with my
the
story
police,
on Facebook. Was it just a one post?
the police is expected to, I think, release a statement
Mm.
today, Monday, right? Today or
Today
Tuesday.
is morning
The
on my
police is,
end.
yeah, myself is after 2. The police is expected to release a statement today or anytime this week. So without the police giving out information now, because they did an arrest and they took the guy in custody, right? So if they do not release a statement to implicate other people or to exonerate other people, like you are naming Zonic and other folks, it's the police who will say our investigation has established that this person is linked to the vehicle. They give the vehicle to this guy, blah blah blah, and then from there we now will go after those people who the police will name to see if we can talk to them and link their social life with people or their family with other people to see the relationship there to connect it to what happened on that day. But if the police cannot name any other person, we cannot name somebody to say, oh, because this car is for James Flomo. So as though somebody was on this car and the car made accident or the front jokes, then James is responsible. No, you can't do journalism like that. Like for example, when our vehicle made accident, the vehicle was from us, but when it made accident, they could not hold us and put us in jail. When Spoon vehicle made accident and killed those people, what we did as human, we because we have feeling, we have to step in to make sure the people get proper burial and also compensate the families. But it was not something that we were to do, but because it was our vehicle and we had to get in and help, we were in. At the end of the day, we all settled it and everything got okay. And that's how life is like,
And
Susan.
you
You
in
cannot
your
hold
right
back.
mind, you only heard that the president's son is doing drugs from CDC officials. You didn't hear that from no UP
You know
person.
what? Let me speak Loma. Maybe you understand
No,
Loma.
I'm just saying
Now,
because I want
remember,
you to
yeah,
confirm
that is
that.
what I heard.
Pinky,
Not only I heard it from
I can
Kolba.
bring you
Kolba,
on a live here, but I will turn the camera around so you can speak to the people.
thinking I get nothing to say.
Pinky, Jim said you don't get nothing to say. Pinky, no, there's some part of the story, love. The people listening to you. Pinky, told the people listening to you.
No, you said something. I know someone said they ain't got anything to say. Like, I don't have anything to say because Like Cece was on the live, you just saw Cece explain to you. Cece said, which what her name? Sonny was in the 1 hour in the car. Sonny brother was in the car who was going Africa because Sonny got a horse in Africa. So the video we saw that I posted, a lot of people coming after me like saying, like I used to say I was the one who said Sonny was in the car, and it was also like the video I posted. In that video, I stated that it was alleged that they saw the gun with Sonny they saw the gun in Sonny's car. And they said 2 persons ran away. I actually wanted to come because the brother who was on the live saying that it's not possible that the police will be chasing a vehicle while somebody in the vehicle to run away. And I also wanted to tell you, say it's possible in Liberia, especially with the kind of road we got. And they kind of, and you know, the security system in that blood. It's possible that police can be running after a car and the car being cursed. They slow down and someone can jump on that car and run away. That's why I wanted to come. Yeah, I wanted to come.
Because my son, I heard Zone was in the car and Zone jumped out of the car. That's what I'm saying.
On the scene, the journalists that were on the scene, the journalist, if you really watch that video closely, the journalist said he called people on the scene was saying that 2 persons jumped down from the car.
Yeah.
And what the journalist said, the journalist was actually another person said about 2 persons jumping from the car, and the man said, "Oh, I just reached on the scene. Man said I get that 2 persons jumped from in the car." So I don't know why people saying that it's not possible that Zone could be in the car and run away. But that's why it is that Liberia already. So if Zone was in the car and Zone ran away, my sister, that case already closed. Zone will say he was not in the car and like you just heard Cece say on your life. Cece said that Zone brother was in the car. So even when one was in that car, that one they will say even if the one was for Zone, I don't know, but it doesn't prove that Zone was the one who having that gun because like since you already stated on your life and I will Liberia right there for you, they will say, oh, it wasn't Zone that was in the car, that Zone brother was in the car. So probably he's trying to protect himself because Liberia is not safe. They say the president say everybody must get gun. Like I was going last today, I was shocked. I heard a lot of people saying that the president say everybody must get gun. So me, right now, Susan, I take my own money to go buy my gun.
Can you imagine Liberia that got too many mental health patients? Then the president saying y'all should get a gun? Are you serious?
It's not about people hating on Cece because I see other people seeing it like somebody hating on Cece. But my point here is I really wanted to ask the Liberian people.
Man, don't mind Liberian people. Every day people hating people. Don't mind that. We just want the truth information here.
Bro, I think that's a great idea. Bring another war.
Exactly.
So it means that something is going on, and maybe the police or something that they actually wanted to do investigation on, and they were trying to search that car. And if the driver Cece just said on your page clearly that this person who was driving the car was Zone brother, if this person was Zone brother, why is it that he go to the checkpoint? Why he didn't stop at the checkpoint for the police people to do?
Thank you, Pinky. You made a lot of brilliant point here, but you know, like I said, I spoke to 2 persons this morning, and it told me clearly that Susie Zone was in the car. He jumped out of the car because he knew that they were after him. And you the third person. Yes, it's like alleged, but it's possible. That's why I'm trying to tell Bernie May here that it's possible that somebody can jump out of a car. So they shouldn't make it look like it's not possible.
Closure.
We don't know if that's Zone or other people. It could be another people in the car that jumped down from the car. It might not be Zone, but they shouldn't think that if it was Zone, it's not possible for somebody to jump down from the car. It's possible because, especially the Kakata Road, if you're in Liberia, you know the Kakata Road is full of curves. It's full of a lot of deep curves. So it's possible that car could bend a curve and slow down. Somebody jump on the car and run in the bush.
So she actually said the car was going Ivory Coast. And
Liberian, just let us discuss, Bob. Why we gotta do it?
Them got all this situation. Yeah, I just want to come in.
About good, man. The same thing James ran with Susan, and it gonna wait. You see that running with the girl. Everybody that's gonna discuss that. Why even James doing
why he didn't slow down to the checkpoint?
Yeah, sure. Go create a show. That kind of.
Why he didn't slow down to the checkpoint?
because the girl like she's an enemy, man.
So that is to tell you that we are not enemies.
But you are
So you
thinking
need
that as an enemy shit. Why you guys let
so
them run with bad news?
if we were enemy,
As a young guy
come on too.
like you.
My man, wake up! Don't be lying and be talking. Get respect for people.
Pinky,
Yeah, wake
thank you
up.
so much for your input.
When you wake up, I'll talk
I
to you.
really want you to join the live here. If anyway, just keep pressing the button so I can bring you on. Yeah.
I'm not sending a laugh to Cece now because you're calling me.
She's a scary cat. I want monkey. She want my mom. She calling everybody that on their live here. Everybody got that own domasuma. Go and talk to her.
No,
Let me call my prayer.
Go talk to your friend. Go talk to your friend.
no,
All right,
that
my
me
brother
cause
that just joined their life. I know the few times James are running his mouth on me, but you see, with me, when I bring in topic, I just don't bring topic just because of gossip. It's just the fact that the whole drugs thing, it's just
that
a
gossip I
big
brought
deal
on you.
now in Liberia. It's
That
scary.
gossip I brought on you.
Yeah.
That gossip I brought on you. I brought gossip on you.
Like I care.
I brought facts. I brought facts with documents.
Yeah,
Then you say
whatever
gossip. I
fact you
brought gossip
brought
on
is
you.
okay.
Hey,
But my brother, I just joined their
no,
life. What you mean by
topic.
like bring project to bring bad news now? I mean, we're talking about drugs here. Oh. The Zocos are getting too many in our control. This is very important.
Susan,
Mm.
as far as I'm concerned, we are all against those kind of things because these are things that kill in our country. But before you bring up an issue, you should get at least like
Evidence.
you should get evidence to prove to the people. But don't just come up. Sometimes people do a lot of hustle to get money.
But
At
what
least
kind of evidence you
if you
talking
get
about now? The
if you
evidence that we just saw, Jim just showed on Spoon TV the video I show of Zonic car and the gun that he had. What kind of evidence? What more evidence do you want me to bring?
was it true that they arrested him with drugs?
I heard there was substance in the car, and I heard about drugs as well.
God, I want to hear about gun. I've been seeing on Facebook about gun. I haven't heard about.
No, I heard drugs as well. Police will not be running after you because you just got gun in the car. I want you to also take that.
Okay.
I would like
For
to
me, I wanted to come in, but somebody is on the line because I want to leave to go to work.
Man, come in. They may still lying.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I want to come
Go
in
ahead. They may
here.
still lying.
We all are Liberians. At the end of the day, we get together. my funeral home begin used to tell me say at the end of the day we tired. At the end of the day, we all are Liberians. We still sit on our table. What happened this morning? I was not sleeping. This guy in question, the both though this checkpoint, the people blocked their checkpoint because they were doing some search. Maybe they heard some news that somebody was coming through that direction. The person was not going Arico's way, but they were coming through the direction of Monrovia. And that place is Kakata. So he both do the people checkpoint. He did not stop for them to check, but he both do the checkpoint. So when he both do the checkpoint, the police they pick up right away behind him and they start running behind him. So the car fell in a ditch that had to caught him. Now when they caught him, journalists went on that scene. And the journalists were asking the police guy, and I was listening keenly to the police. They asked him,
My sister, why was he running, knowing that you only have gun in the car? What was the
in
fear of
Liberia, let me
running?
tell you something in Liberia. He has a gun that was not registered, maybe number one. Number two, if you both do a checkpoint in Liberia, you and I know if you've been in Liberia before, if you both do a checkpoint, if the police run behind you, they want to kill you, they will kill you free. Because you did not go by the law for you to stop, for them to check. And you both do that
Why they will
checkpoint.
kill you?
The reason
Police
they will
not been
kill
killing
you
people
for
in
because
Liberia.
according to the police law, you violate that law.
For both those checkpoint.
But the police
People
can
don't
kill
just
for
go
right
to
motor, but they have a
checkpoint.
boat doing checkpoint.
Where they
Police can kill.
kill human being?
Police
That's
can
for
kill
riding
come up
motorbike.
Police
motorcyclists. So then
can kill when you
When?
both door their checkpoint. Say yes to me
So
because I
Baka
know what
police
can happen
killing
in
people
our
now
country.
for points.
If you both door a
Now
checkpoint,
my
police want to
first time
stop you, you
hearing
not
this, I
stop.
say
They
politics
can
are like
kill
it.
you. They can
If
even
y'all won't
shoot
tell me
in
say
a car.
Joseph Baka
They
police killing people now for eating it then that my first time this is coming to my
police
attention and
can
I will know
kill
the
you.
reason why
Even
it
if
got
not just a Baka police. We not talking specifically like the
because
president
of my
instinct
first time
and he
hearing it
killing
thing,
people.
James.
No.
That your first time hearing it or
That my
This is not a
first time.
Liberian on the land. No, that when you both do a checkpoint, if they shoot
no
you, it's
somebody
free.
they
No,
say somebody say
they
it's
can
not
shoot
true
you.
here
No,
or they say it's not true here.
It is
but
true.
she's not saying the truth. How can you bulldoze a checkpoint and they kill you? They will arrest you and fine you,
If you
but
both
just
they
do
can't
a
just
shoot
checkpoint
you.
and they're
for
running
traffic
behind you like that, they
violation,
can
he
do
must be have been
anything to
killed in
you.
Monrovia
You
for traffic violation,
lie.
right?
Nobody got killed for traffic violation.
So
Stop
all
lying.
I am not
Jim,
lying.
Stop
I am
lying.
everyone
not
Bring the
on
proof.
follow the social
lying.
media. We all are in the West
No, not
Okay,
Coast.
you,
let's
Ente.
give
No,
her a
I'm not
chance.
talking to
Let
you.
she
I'm talking
talk.
to this fella.
Talk, mama.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Talk.
Ente, for you, you're not saying the truth. You're not lying, but you are not saying
I
the
am
truth.
saying the
I'm talking to this
truth
guy. I said
because
he lied.
if the man gets something in the car and he both those him
I just say
and they
you're not saying
stop
the
him, he
truth, but you're not
doesn't want to
lying.
stop it, they shoot him, he's not free. That's how it look like. We've been in Liberia for a long time. Why the government that will come in see that will be running behind you and you will pull to their checkpoint and you will be running. They be just they been
Call one instance.
they,
Hello,
yes,
please
I'm telling you the
call
truth,
one
but
place
maybe
that it happened.
you will not agree with it. But this guy,
No,
he
to
No,
be
question
fair,
the
you are not
question.
lying.
auntie, they all
No,
Can
you
we
are not
honestly,
can we
lying,
we
but you
check
are
the
yo,
not
car?
my
saying the truth.
son disagree with it
Can
honestly, because
whether
no
you
yes.
disagree, I don't have a problem with you. But that is
Susan,
to be told that there was not never a day that they
Susan,
caught
No,
or there was not a time
no.
that
Ente,
they saw
Ente.
wait, I would learn. Let me learn.
No, you are not
I
lying,
know that
but
the
you are not
platform
saying
is
the
for
truth.
y'all, but let me learn.
No,
Mm-hmm.
the
Never
platform for
a time.
everybody. It's
No,
for
it is not for
everybody. Like,
everybody.
James
Because
is
if
one
for
of my
everybody, when
enemy
you
here.
be in your opinion
for
and somebody want to
me, I
give
just want to ask Susan a
in
simple
their
question.
input,
Wait, that will not finish. She's not
no,
lying, but the issue
yeah,
there,
I
she's
can't
not
talk.
saying the
Let me
truth.
leave.
Let her finish.
Oh no,
No,
mommy,
go ahead,
talk.
Ente.
Talk.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
James,
Because
please
the
be
money
quiet.
when
Let's
they
be quiet
caught
and
that
listen to
guy,
her.
and the police asked, they say, can the journalists should put their camera on for them to check. And the people start checking, they found that gun, they did not find any substance. They asked the policeman, you found any substance? The police said, no. That's what I want for you people as a journalist to show your camera on the car for you to check if you will find something. So maybe they will find the substance when they carry the car, but in my person when they was checking the car and were on this land, they never found any substance in a car. They only found the gun in the car and they took a photo of the gun. You
Yeah,
understand?
that one are true.
Liberian people cannot tell people the truth or what happened, the fact they can say a. It's
Not all
simple.
Liberian, but some Liberian that'll carry
No, to be frank, Ente. To
Yes.
be frank, Ente, the
We
issue that you
just
talk about,
coming from
the issue.
war to country.
What her name?
If a police
No, we're not.
stopping
War
you
finished
and
ever
you
since.
cannot stop, they shoot you that free. That's what I'm saying.
So I'm saying all what you said, they are true. But the part you said when you bought those check when they get fire you not lie. But you did not just say the truth.
It maybe
You lie.
it is this
James.
time around that people cannot shoot in car or when you running away they can fire you with gun. Maybe the Liberian police
When the
does not
general,
have
Now,
a
my
gun.
first time hearing that one,
Eh,
I mean,
It
plenty thing
I was
happy.
happening in
born.
It
Baka's
happy.
government because
Plenty thing can
When
I
happen. It
heard the
happy.
pape now is telling people to carry a gun. So maybe
when
they shooting people again for just
Susan, wait.
running. Mm.
The president did not say that. So Ente, please name one year
You
it
see,
happened in that somebody bought those
somebody
checkpoint
saying
and
that Zonic
they
is
fired them.
involved into drugs. They just message me here.
It's
I
alleged,
don't
Yeah,
no
know
that the
what
proof.
person
I
that's
don't know.
true.
I can't
It's
talk it.
alleged, no proof.
It's a last, no proof.
Nobody, nobody in favor of drugs, but you should have
Cynthia,
sufficient
anyway,
evidence.
thank you, yeah, for me
James,
to come on your
well,
platform.
All
But
right,
was
Auntie,
there
thank you
any
for
journalist
coming
at
on.
the
I
point when
truly appreciate your time here.
my Susan?
Mm?
I want to ask James, please. You and James, were there any journalists at the point when the car was involved into an accident?
I think they called
Which
journalists later on, right, James? Yeah, they called some journalists
I
came in.
only saw a live. I think
Susan,
what I was doing when that
Yeah,
video pop up.
yeah,
Susan.
yeah.
To emphasize on that kind of that's that I arrested yesterday. That that car when we were arrested yesterday, they asked the guy because first day when they caught him, they put him in the police car. They had cuff on your hand. They asked him, "Come down." They asked him, "Do you have anything in this car?" He said, "The only thing I got in this car is paper and perfume." The police guy asked me again, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yes. Only paper and perfume I got in the car."
The police
But
know
then,
what's up. I feel like they already know what's up. But talk, brother.
but then, Diamond Slander, you were there. You were carrying the information live. So, how they took him back in the car and they drove the car from the valley where the car is. When you stop the car, they took the car from there and they said, "Okay, we are taking the car at the police headquarters." And the car was not, they not check that car within that place. The car was checked up at the police headquarters. They were they came up with the information that there was a gun in the car, but there was no information came out that there was a drugs. The only thing I saw there was a pistol and whatsoever they are, but I didn't see any drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But James, you tell a woman enter that you play for the enter. Why is your problem? You James.
No, but
No,
she was not lying.
But
she
you're not.
said,
The only thing she did not say the truth.
I mean, James, you mess. Let me.
oh, I beg you, you not get me on that show. Yeah. You see how the culture not serious? Because when we discuss this serious topic, we can't go nowhere with it. The other story coming data for
No,
2 days from
but
now. Yeah, my
but
brother, go
And
ahead. You
Susan,
say will I bring people would like to
this
see
guy
one
was
another
saying
time.
something. Go ahead. You were asking.
yeah.
No, I come in before you come in. You said I was running with Susan something, her story, wow, on her
Yeah.
life. So I told
Mm-hmm.
you, we as people, we need to
Mm-hmm.
grow. That is, if I talk, if you do something, I talk about it. It doesn't mean we are enemies. It doesn't mean I want to see you dead. And I will talk about it, but we are still friends. So Susan, I think should be a lesson to you. You saw me running with Susan, and I will still run with it when it come up. But still, we can call each other. I can come to her, we talk, we move. Go ahead. Now y'all can be
Uh,
killing each
no,
other.
but
Now y'all can be killing
but
each other for our
but
business.
but no. For I think this derived from the United Party government. I supported the United Party government strongly, and from the day they took power, they believe that when you maybe run propaganda against somebody, you become enemies of the president. So
We
if
see
you from the United
these
Party
people were
background,
lovely people. After James
No,
did
I'm not
that
for you
post,
party.
I knew he was just
I
a little
mean,
boy who looking for attention
your
on
boss
me.
man can
So
call you
as
with
a
James
big
because
girl,
you
I'm
say
I
you're
older
from
have
than
to
you.
United
Don't
reach
Party.
call me
out to
little boy.
him.
I'm older than you. Don't call me little boy. I'm
Okay.
older than you.
I just
Okay.
knew
You were
that
born
this
at a
is a
fool.
little boy who wanting attention on
Mm-mm.
Susie's name.
Mm-mm.
So
Susan,
I need
you
to
are my
give him
little
the
sister.
attention. So as
Stop.
a big girl, you call him. I drew him closer to me. That's how you treat
No,
people like James. You don't get upset
Susan,
with
you
them.
my little sister.
Yeah, go
Susan,
ahead, my brother. You can talk.
my brother next to me is older than you.
Like
Go
I was
ahead.
My brother was
saying,
born at the two. You were born at the four.
we we as young stuff that are coming up at this age, we just have to be good to each other when we see some stuff or some information about each other. At least we take time to
So
see how
holler.
best to conduct ourselves because one day it might be you. One
Report.
one day, no, I won't report when I know that because everybody have to correct each other mistake. And not everything you wrong with on a social media without having a
Yes,
fact
sir.
and evidence.
Go do something. I will come for you.
So
My brother,
James,
I want you
uh,
to also know that
mm,
the personal attack on me a couple of days ago is different from drugs. I'm somebody in the future. I'm planning to open my own like rescue rescue center in Liberia.
Ah,
Okay, I
they
got
use
passion for it.
different names.
So
Now the
anything
people rescue.
pertaining drugs is very important to some of us. Okay, what I'm hearing that is that Zonic has been into it allegedly, and that's something that we have to
Okay.
bring to the public. You know, we have to do it so our people can stop that, because when you see the percentage of our young people in Liberia right now that are into drugs, it's terrible. Even the young girls, what can we do?
CDC damage.
But the thing is 100% supported by the government. So if the government putting stop to it, is that one we can also. But the government is supporting the thing 100%. Most of those drug cases in Liberia is now being arrested in Lofa. Most of those drug cases, since the government told the majority, the huge quantity, is now being arrested in Lofa because they feel comfortable of using that direction. So
Wow.
Well, Susan. Okay.
So they love. So the whole drugs that are low for the input that in the president content, they taking it from.
Susan, don't go there. Don't go there.
Susan.
That one counted. Don't go there. Don't go
But
there.
my brother
Susan,
saying that here. What are you talking about?
the people
Well, I
say the
heard
farm
that
where
my
the
brother.
farm
Have you
with the
heard the
drug
same thing
dealing?
about the president's son taking it to Buchanan?
What?
You heard that Jojo been taking drugs to Buchanan?
Susan.
I want that you enjoy.
I don't put that boy go put me. You're not scared of Pearl.
For me, I only aware of those drugs that are being arrested. I think two countries now, two countries really like Magibi and Lofa County, but most of those huge arrests have been made in Lofa. Like the other drugs that they found on the entire pickup board, they were in Lofa. In fact, most of those
No,
huge
bro.
drugs countries
No,
they are
bro.
in Lofa.
No, bro.
In the
They
president
only made one.
in the president county, James,
No.
I hear from Nima. Since
So
Nima share Bola
Jim,
with
so that your people they importing the drugs and feeding our people they
so
win now.
Have
But
you
Susan,
heard any major arrest or any of those bolas in
No,
Nima? It's
never.
impossible.
My Nima
So you
people got
finished?
all their problem, but they're hardworking people.
So you finished?
I pause for now, James.
There
Speak
was there was
on your country importing drugs in the country, and your
there was
government.
Susan.
there was an arrest made at the
Running near him,
Liberia
1
Sierra
minute that
Leone
James
border.
finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made an arrest at the Sierra Leone Liberia border. People tried crossing into Liberia with the drugs, and they arrested them. Yeah, there was an arrest. One arrest made in Lofa recently. I think the last arrest they made was from Lofa County. So what?
Are you serious?
Susan,
Yeah, they made an arrest and they took the judge for it, and they are currently in prison. They are going through investigation. When they are found guilty, remember, we saw 100 million drugs here, and at the end of the day, they set the people free. They said they were not responsible for it. So these people, if they are found guilty, they will go to prison. I think drugs something it should be around at least 20 years, but now it should be between 5 to 20 years, but not more than 20 years. They will go to good prison if they are found guilty, those people. Yeah. They are investigating them that true. They arrested, I think, about 720 plate. Those small something. About 720 they arrested it. It was in a pickup. They arrested it from there. And they are currently in prison in Monrovia. They're going through investigation. They did not even free them. They are in prison, not like Josh Weather, where we saw 100 million US dollar drugs on a container in a ship. And at
And
the end
where
of the
did you
day,
see that,
they got.
James? This is
But you know,
this is his
it
thing,
was,
yeah. When we're
was,
talking about this
it was
government,
in
you guys should
Monrovia.
stop the comparison, because even if you saw the worst in Josh Weah regime, you said you were going to come and make the change. So let's focus on the
That's why
change that you guys promised the
yes,
Liberian people.
that's why we are investigating them now. The government is investigating them. Right now, they are in prison. They are not
but
even
do you know the amount of drug cases are in the government? Just 1.5 years more than drug. We have 6 year drug cases.
stop. Stop. No just case. all the just cases you put them together, they cannot reach 100 million, 100 million
So then
US
what
dollar.
were making Abu Kurma and the Farika brothers for fighting?
I don't
You
know.
don't
I
know
think they did an
anything
investigation. I don't
about
know.
you don't know, but you know everything
But
about Joshua regime.
but I was not there when they fought. The people fought for power,
The
and at the
Japan
end of
Ghana
the day,
were
they turned
The
everything
arrested.
turned
Farika
everything
brother
to
said
Where
Abu
Japan or what?
Kurma is a dealer.
and you want me to say that you talking
And you want me to
when I did
say
not
that
see
in
it?
Joshua regime there were 100 million or whatsoever amount of drugs
Yeah,
were
but
in
we
the country?
saw it now. And we you don't see the people burning it. I should bring a video so
Do
But
you can
not
watch
bring
it.
that propaganda here.
in this the government, I think about 1 million drugs have been arrested at the airport as well, James. At the airport, drugs have been arrested at the airport.
1 million what US
Of
dollar?
course. In the senior administration, James.
Okay, I agree now. For argument's sake, I agree. 1 million US dollar. Man, not say from though not even $1 is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is 100% bad. $1 is 100%
Mm-hmm.
bad. But compare, you're talking about 99
Mm-hmm.
million different.
But it was arrested, right? It was
So we should no. I don't know about the 1 million you're talking about.
no. I
Or
mean
the one,
the 9 million the 100 million you discussing. It was also arrested.
it was arrested, but at the end they said the people were not responsible for it. The government freed them and they sent them out. Yes,
All
they,
right.
they went through the
We
case.
There were
And
investigation.
let's let what he need come in to talk. Running man, you can say you can come in. Running man, you there?
yeah, go on.
Running man.
Stop, stop shouting. So, brother, we all should fight drugs. Even me, though I can't smoke, I can't drink. I'm against drugs. We should fight. The government should do more to make sure that the importation of drugs is minimized, or though you might not get rid of it, but at least there should be. Now we have laws. Yeah, at least you have to spend like 20 years in prison, not more than 20 years when you are found guilty of importation of drugs. Josh Weir administration passed that law in 2023. That's one of the greatest things that George Weah administration did. They passed that law, and that law is currently working. Like if Jim Flomo import drugs in Liberia, they arrest me, they find me guilty, I'll go to jail now more than 20 years. Yeah. At least they can give me 5, 10, 15, but I should not pass 20 years.
For for
Yeah.
me, I'm so disappointed in this government since the government took
No, me
over.
and like you're right. I know how you disappointed. That's your right.
We
But let's say the truth.
we fight Josh Weah to rescue the country. I
When
supported
I
Josh Weah
done it all the time.
2017. Strongly supported Josh Weah 2017 in Nima. Before even Nelson Kokodeng became superintendent, we brought them to power. We fought for George Weah 2017. But when the liars told all that George Weah was bad, brother, we fought against him and we brought a rescue mission.
No, he did not say 100 million was caught at the airport. The 100 million was in a ship they brought to Liberia on
James,
continent. That
let
was
the
I
man
think
fin-
2 years
the
back.
man needs to talk. This is one of your rescue mission brother that is speaking. Listen to him. We listening, brother.
Susan cannot leave.
No, stay here. You gotta listen to this. Then you can leave. Yeah, talk.
I'm not part
James, we
of
we
you
are.
party.
I
Stop.
always appreciate your boss for only your boss show. I was able to change my schedule because
James, don't even
at
got one answer, but I think you posted about Edith, please. Yeah, go ahead.
at, at,
Oh, Edith.
at my work, I don't used to have a schedule to listen to Spoon TV. I was able to change my schedule only the monitor Spoon because I want to know everything that happened in the government. So I
Thank you.
always appreciate Stanton when he discussing the illegal thing or the bad thing happening in the government. We should also join your boss instead of praising. Right now, your boss can call you regime speaker on his show if you don't know. He calls you regime speaker because what you people are in support of the people who are breaking the laws of the land. So for that, he always
Brother,
calls. We fought for the rescue mission because we wanted to be rescued. With all the fight were on the ring, some people never knew we were coming to America. Some people we asked then for just a damn, they refused. But at the end of the day, they sold to America. It is only by the grace of God. But our brothers who are left by home, man, we want them to be rescued. But they can never be rescued because nothing in their agenda called rescue again. The only thing is I can name hundreds of people in the government who promise to rescue the country, but to this day, their family have been rescued. Hundreds of thousands of people. So we just all need to go together
Bro,
and
why
put each other
that code number?
officially
Is that a jet
April
picky?
that
Hey,
done.
bro, wait. Is that a jet picky from somewhere in Sunny Cole or Tapeta and fly you straight to America? How you can get code number? Hundreds of thousands of people have been rescued. Family members have been rescued. How many people working in government before they come and rescue hundreds of thousands of their families? Bro, it's like they just pick you up from Tapeta or Ganta straight to America.
Wow, James. Wow.
Yeah, because the way you call it numbers, bro. How many we have 1 million people working in government? How many people should be in government? Can you tell me the amount of people appointed officials
James,
before they come and rescue
everybody that went through
hundreds of
government, their
thousands of
family
their
have been
families?
rescued. Not the citizens. For one part, the people are refused
No,
to unite
listen,
to reconcile the country. The government are failed to reconcile the country. Definitely, you
listen,
rescue your family.
no,
The government
don't
have
be
failed to reconcile right after the election. The first thing is
so.
reconciliation. Doing
So
George,
we
doing George Manor we are time. Listen to me. I come in, please. Doing George
no,
Manor we
no.
are
I
time.
want you to go back to your statement. You said hundreds
Hundreds,
of thousands
hundreds
of
of people who work in government, their family have been rescued. Have been rescued. Their relatives have been rescued, James. When George
so
Weah
hundreds
took
of
over
thousands
2017, the peace ambassador by that time when I was the tear. When the case between Samian and Larry Young was in District 8,
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, man. When you finish,
Jim, we
he
want to ask you a question because you
he
posted about
yeah,
Eden
George
brother.
Weah
here,
made
and
sure
I think the
and
brother
bring
is
peace.
wanting to join the show. We want to ask you for big brother, just turn your phone off
George
and put it back on.
George
For
Weah
some
made
reason, I'm
sure
not seeing you
he
here.
brought peace in the entire country, reconcile the entire country. Every district that had dispute,
Okay.
they make sure and send the peace ambassador to make a specific man district in Nimakana district number 8. When the case between Larry and Goy and Stephen and that make Larry to take
Susan,
power.
you still want to
Yeah.
ask me because this guy
But
talking like those guys from
let's try and change the topic. We'll have this discussion
yeah,
next
that means
time.
like at the
I
Asia
want to
discussion
ask
on.
James. James, I want to ask you. You posted something today about Mana Edith
Edith?
Gonglo where. From
Yeah.
where did you get that information from? What, because that
Okay.
is something, it has been a
Yeah.
discussion. I don't know where you took it from. The brother is here, he's
Okay.
watching. I would love to bring the brother
Okay.
on so we can
Susan.
let me call him. I can call
Yeah.
him directly because not
Susan, this is
everybody have the, let me just bring him on
okay.
here.
I wanted to show you something. This is the National Elections Commission website. You see National Elections, the National Elections Commission. You can come here and check the photo, the photo information, like for Edith.
Hello?
Oh, I'm on this live.
You wanna come on from this angle? I don't know what happened in your phone. I'm picking it up. You listening to James because James posted something today about. Okay, you want me to turn the camera around so you can address him? Yeah, James. James, yeah. James, from what angle? Because Mana Edith well was in Nima Kante and I saw she was in Nima, she voted. From where you got that information from today, you came on and did that post that the woman she
So,
has fake voter right and stuff like that.
no, the voter ID card is not fake. The voter ID card is legit. Is from the National Elections Commission of Liberia. If we log in here, we're gonna get all of the information. I'm on now. I want to get a number of the voter ID. I want to put it in here You're gonna see all of the information will come up. Wait, I come in 1 minute. How can I get this? Let me put my computer on. Yeah, I want to put my computer on and put a voter ID on. I come in. I want to
You
get a
listening
voter
to
ID.
James?
If I talk with you, hear me too.
Yeah. He will hear you. Jim, just give your information. You giving his
No,
seen it, and then
so
we'll get the brother speaking because what you posted
yeah.
today, it was quite big.
Okay.
I wanted to reach out.
So I come in. I come in. I want to get her voter ID number so we can see the voter ID card that Edith used during the 2023 elections is legit. It was from the National Elections Commission. Her name is in the system. She was born August 29, 1965. That's her birth date. The place you register in, that is the place where they got a voter ID card. But this is what happened. The person who registered for Edith, the person whose image is on the picture, that's why the National Elections Commission should also be responsible for it because that card was used in 2023 for voting. They voted for a president, a representative, and a senator in 2023 with that voter ID card. It's a legit voter ID card, but it was not Edith who went in person and registered. Edith used her sister, Mercy, Mercy Gonglo. She used Mercy Gonglo to register for her. When Mercy got at the polling station, Mercy used the name Edith Gonglo where birth date August, I'm sorry, April 29, 1965. They put all her information in correct. The article number is correct. Everything is correct. But it's not Edith picture. If you see the voter ID card, let me get to the voter ID card.
But the picture you
If you know
posted
Edith group,
today is Edith picture. It's Madam
no,
Edith
not
picture.
Edith. No, not Edith.
What?
So
Jim? Yeah,
now I'm coming.
Jim, just wait. Let the brother
So
ask you.
I want to conclude. If I don't conclude, how you ask me a question? When you come in, ask me
He
on
said he said he won't conclude. Just let you conclude, then you can come in.
So you see this woman? You see this woman? She's called Mercy Gonglo. She's not Edith Gonglo. The picture you see here. This is the woman who went and did the registration. This is Edith Gonglo. Name, her voter ID number. You will see it here. The precinct, you're gonna see it. The registration code, her birthday, everything is correct. But this picture is the problem. This is not
But
Edith.
that looks like
People who are
Edith though,
getting
James.
no now look like Edith. It's not Edith. Let me show you Edith. Let me show you this.
Okay, James. Okay, that will have
So
the
now I'm told the elections commission is going to invite Edith and this lady
yeah.
to
No,
come in.
we're hearing
Yeah, go
you.
ahead.
We're hearing you. You can come in now. Okay, James. Just
I want James to okay to say yes. I hear you.
Yeah,
turn now, James.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
You hear him?
I'm hearing you.
James, do you hear me, James Slomo? Are you hearing me?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I'm
I got
hearing
a
you.
question for you. I got a question for you. Do you believe that under the country register twice? Under the biometric system, one person can register twice?
I'm not hearing what you say.
Do you believe that under the biometric system, one person can register twice?
One person
That's
registered
the
twice?
question I'm asking.
No, that is
Under the
it happened.
current registration system, can one person register twice?
Can James Good
No.
register twice for the voter registration card?
Yes, people did it, and the National Elections Commission even tried to figure out some of them. Some people names were highlighted during the 2023 elections. If you follow, there were people who did multiple registrations, and the Elections Commission had to go back to verify some of those names. Now, only 2020, it was 2023 they brought this card. Yes, it happened. People registered more than 2 times in different
Okay,
places. We saw it.
so James, I was say ask you, because
He's breaking.
Yeah, your internet is very bad. Like, I don't know what happening with your internet. Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, but James, are you okay now? I can talk.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay, so yeah, what I will say to you, the Mercy Gongo you're talking about, that's my little sister who is next to me. She is not laid-by person. She is a district health officer for
And she
one
working
of the biggest health district in Nima. She has worked in Nima as a health care person, as a nurse for more than 15 years. She's currently at the student, okay? So she's not a little person. She is registered in District 5, where Makoga is represented. She did not come to Ghana to register. Madam Ile worked for the past 3 years, has been going back and forth in Liberia. What is this thing?
No, he's listening to you. We're listening to you.
I'm getting him, but not everything.
Yeah, he said, we're listening to you.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure he hears me. So I and for those who are listening, the sad thing is James and others who believe in such, easily provable lies. I would say there are a lot of students who sit in class after the teacher has presented a lesson and they ask questions and the teacher is wondering whether they were listening to him. Elections is very easy. If I believe they use my metric system for registration, if I do with Jimmy, I just go to Elections Commission and complain. I don't need to go and propagandize with Jimmy Lee. I can write Elections Commission and say, hey, I have the voter registration and I want to make sure. Like he rightly said, he wanted the system. The record he sees is legitimate. The information is legitimate. It represents either Congo way. But now they are raising question on the picture. But that is not, they don't just take the picture. They take the picture along with the fingerprint, right? So now, tomorrow, Moise Gongo will be producing a voter registration card in Ghana. It will be posted on the internet. And the likes of James and the propagandists who fear this woman that and will be put to shame. Will be put to shame. I don't know what else to say.
Hello. We already produced this voter card, right? I heard him
James,
saying
talk a little
tomorrow.
louder because call came through and my phone volume went out. So
Okay.
just talk a bit louder.
So the thing I wanted, that is what about to happen for Edith to since they are saying what I said is.
You gotta speak a bit louder, James.
I said the thing I wanted, that is what about to happen. If people say the picture I posted is fake, or the voter ID card I posted is fake, and I just went to the elections commission page. This is the information, and this is the place where she registered in. I think Tongle Wing Public School. Yeah, Tongle Wing Public School. There where she registered, right? This is all of the information. So we are waiting now to see the voter ID card Edith will produce tomorrow, and that Mercy produce her voter ID card. I'm told Elections Commission will call Edith in. Edith will go and do the fingerprint, and then it will be confirmed. If it is not her voter ID card, we'll say yes, it is not her voter ID card. Somebody dupe her. So we waiting to see. Let her produce a voter ID card, brother. Just in case I don't see it when she produces it, please. Just in case, you can give it
So
to
you're
Cece. She will give it to
producing a
Miss
voter
Cece.
ID card tomorrow?
Madam, why will speak to the press tomorrow?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's making her campaign statement tomorrow. Because tomorrow is the start. Tomorrow is the start of the campaign. So she's making her opening speech in the morning, 7 a.m. There will be some kinds of different radio stations and she will dress. That is not a major thing though. The voter card is not a because it's a distraction by opponents. Because here is why you do in debate. When your opponent is winning the debate, you start to correct your opponent grammar. You start to look at
for me, I don't have any
style, how they dress, and maybe the hairstyle they have, just to put them up a little bit, right? Or you try to cause some little bit of laughter, some people laugh, just to put it up there. That's exactly what they're doing here. You see the message is resonating, and everybody she's really knocking down opening out in many districts. So what they're trying to do here is, okay, can we find something that she can begin to talk about before she comes back to her usual message? She's not going to lay the message she delivering to the voters. It will be like a footnote to say, hey, if you doubt my authenticity of my registration, just go to NEC. It's simple. NEC is a stone throw away. There's a process. You know, voter card is actually on the internet. James is going to go on that website. And the actual copy
I'm trying to bring you on, but it's not working.
Actual copy she has actually, her supporters have actually screenshotted and spread the actual one on the internet as well.
All right. Kelebu, what you need to do for me tomorrow, I don't know, James, will you be available tomorrow? I don't mind hosting a whole show on this because I also want to talk about the whole...
Susan, I can never take my precious time to talk to Jim Goody or Goody from anyone on this matter, because this is not a matter. It's even below triviality. I can talk about that. If I know that to get a grade of C, what you need to do is study and complete all your assignment. If you don't complete it, you get D. You come to me as a teacher, you say,
reply to me.
If you want to know the person is a legitimate register, go on that website or go to NEC. That's all simple. Nobody's going to waste their time on that to say, sure. I'm raising funds. We are looking for we are seeking financial donation for our pool washers to be paid and be honest to man our pool. That's what we do for the next 22 days. We are not going to be litigating issues. You just listen to Susan. The idea is to distract us from talking about the issues. We're not going to do that. No.
At least tomorrow you will produce a card. I want to see Edith's card and compare.
Yeah. So Kelebu, what I will do, I want to also have a show because I also want to know the whole voter registration card because
we want to see her card.
I also want to discuss about Prophet Key because what's the penalty when these things happen? You know, what is the penalty? That's very important. But for me, I know that Madam Edith Gongo picture James posted. So if you say you have to prove anything, I'm here to actually argue with James tomorrow. You don't even have to join a show. Let James show what he got, and I will bring what I have to.
Yeah, so Susan.
James for me, Susan for me,
yeah.
Okay, for me, there is the thing, okay? Biometrics is only unique to one person's set of DNA. Okay, just looking at the card that Edith will produce tomorrow to that of her sister cannot actually authenticate. NEC must be able to bring the machine that took the fingerprint. Okay.
Yes.
If that fingerprint does not match the ID card that Edith has, it means that Edith didn't register. It is somebody else who registered in her behalf.
And that's
so just showing the picture, just showing the picture to the public does not suffice the situation. No. They have to do a fingerprint because that biometrics is only unique to Edith.
Yeah.
So when the sister that is being accused, must also do that fingerprint. If it is the sister fingerprint that in the system, it will direct the margin to that voter registration card. Look,
I want to understand.
you have to be respectful. Don't say the other men are talking. Try to be respectful.
No, he's
They're
not.
having a calm conversation.
That's why.
No, he can respectfully. He can respectfully say. He can respectfully ask for my name.
Gentlemen are talking. All the gentlemen
No,
are
you
talking.
say the other man. He didn't say gentleman. He didn't say gentleman. You said the other men are talking. I have good listening ears, brother.
I just said all the gentlemen are talking first.
Oh, no. These are the same insincerities that we are talking about. You spoke loudly and said these other men are talking, and now you change it very
Let's
fast.
calm
Those are
down,
the
guys. Let's
insincerities we are
calm
talking
down.
about.
Now you claiming to own what I said. Not what you don't own. I don't own what I said. You own it, right?
But it's not a matter of owning something. You just lied. You just lied.
I don't like.
No, let's calm down. The picture, have
You
you
just
seen the
lied.
picture over there? Have you seen the picture that Jim has? Because the picture that Jim has, it shows that that's Mana Edith. Yes.
Let me show you Edith's sister, the woman that on the picture. Let me show you her real picture.
Marcel
I
Goldberg,
come
he did for the resemble.
They resemble when you see that,
Yes.
Suzanne?
Marcel and Edith, they resemble.
I come here. I won't show you.
Yeah, but your please wait. Let Koluba leave his closing statement before he leave. Yes, sir. We're listening.
I know you guys are tableau. Y'all look for negative news to run your show. But I can tell you this.
This is a little older picture.
This other fellow that is talking, I don't know his name. But here's what I was saying. Honor our process. If there is a concern, what people do is you go to the Elections Commission. How does this woman Mercy look? How does she look at Edith? Mercy. How does she look at? What is the resemblance there for Edith Gongaway? Even though she's our older sister, but she's so pretty that she looks even younger than me, who I'm the youngest person. Okay? So how does she even look like Mercy? You go to District 5. You go to District 5 database for electoral number.
In that two picture is showing they look so different. Don't make a such thing. That two picture is just show right now.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
Whether he
man.
finish, just whether he finish. Yeah, go ahead.
There are two of them here again.
No, they don't even look similar. Okay? But what I want to say is, Susan, these guys are not interested in the truth. They are propagandists for the government, and this is what they're up to. If, for example, you want to know
Now you see how they can draw. Now you see how they can draw conclusion. You see how they can draw conclusion. You already said here. You are contradicting yourself. You already said here, I do not know this guy, and now you are concluding they are propaganda for the government.
Then you can come in. Yeah, conclude now, so they can talk. Yeah. You finished now?
You finished now? Is it done talking?
Yes. That you were waiting for to finish talking.
I can't. Two persons can talk at the same time. You are talking stuff.
Okay.
So what I want to say is, anyone in the show, like the two guests there, if they are interested in it, elections commission as a website. They should just go there and write an inquiry to the elections commission. And the elections commission is a legal entity. They can compel anyone to appear before them to government, right? They can do that, but to want to carry on propaganda, it shows the okay.
Yeah. My son, what I will do tomorrow, I will follow this story. If anything, I will come out and speak on it. Rob, welcome on the show. I will give Abba the chance to turn on because Abba just joined the show, and then after Abba, then we'll give Monica London a chance to talk.
Yeah, thanks for affording me the opportunity. You know the Gonglos, they want to exploit the mind of the people of Nimba based on families' name and heritage. Okay. Nobody has anything against the Gonglos. Okay. Like the old man Tier 1 have already made his name in Nimba and Liberia as a whole. And there's a man that we respect. But like a few days, he tried to play around gender issues and he thought that everybody was going to fall for it. No. Eden have projected herself so many times for elected position in Nimba County, and she had been defeated. And every time she went back to the United States, she didn't stay in Liberia to be with the people to understand what the problems are. But they use this family name, the Gonglo name, that the old man made that name for the family and want to ride on it. And this time, people in Liberia, they have become so much inclined that when we say this person is from the United States, this person is from this place, they do not ride on that anymore. The Gonglo man I was talking right now, can he tell me over the past between 2017 to 2025, why is Eden's footprint in Nimba County? I ain't saying Eden Montgomery development and start paying quota here and there, but what pressure has she exerted on government as a private citizen using her name that may have weight to attract development to the county? But they are using the Gonglo name as a whole to want to win elections. And most of the people, they are inclined enough. Whatever stance they take, what we want tomorrow, photo will not actually project who voter registration card it is. It is only through the biometric fingerprint, because my biometric here is unique to I alone. It cannot come for anybody else. So if they put that card in the machine and they put her finger there, they put X on it, they put her sister finger on the machine, and it takes it means that it is a fraud. And the election commission must be able to take action for people against that. So,
How will he have the habit?
like how?
Or the commission has to do it.
But the election commission still has the biometric machine. It's just a matter of either.
Elections commission do it. Who would make the elections commission do it? They can't just tell by themselves. How would they do it?
That is what I'm saying. The information is being put out there. I'm coming at information. Who made the National Election Commission to reject Prophet Key? Nobody to complain. They investigated. Now there is a complaint, especially from somebody like James Budeplomo, who works in the press. So it is upon the National Election Commission to take the complaint and investigate it. Because nobody took complaint against Prophet Key. They themselves took upon themselves
I
to
also want to
investigate.
say, let's leave this to the election commission to take. Let's just leave it. Let them do the investigation. The complaint is already out there. James was able to put something out there in the public. Let's leave it with them. Monica London is on the line. Monica London.
At the same time, during the campaign period, we will be projecting to the people that there is an alleged fraud situation with respect to voter registration card.
Yeah, but it's already out here, and I just hope this is not to delay Madam Edith from
election. They can still disqualify her.
yes.
If it is
Well,
proven, even 2 days to
if it's proven right, yes, they can disqualify
yeah,
her
they can
before that.
disqualify her.
But yeah, but let's listen to what Robert has to say. Robert, welcome.
For you, Susie, these are politicians on the show here, so you know me, I'm not a politician. So give me my little 2 minutes and me say what I got to say, girlfriend.
Hey, Rob.
You see James running her out on you, Robert. Robert, give it to you.
I'm like, who?
You understand me?
All right, okay. Rob, thank you.
You say you saying
I'll call you after the show.
Yeah, they say you are asking about me. Somebody keeps sending your video to me and say you are asking about me. So I said, oh, let me see what she want. Okay, I hear for one person. What Prophet Key say he want to? Eh? I only hear for Prophet Key. What part Prophet Key say he won't play in the senatorial election?
They already disqualified the man. He
But
not
I said,
inside again.
Josie, I did a show maybe 5 days ago, and I said it to Prophet Key. Prophet Key will be senator for his old BMW that he driving in Moriaton. Prophet Key can barely speak English. He never went to school. So how come Liberian people will go sit there and elect some non-factor that sit on Facebook and just cuss women private part? That's the man will sit there and elect? They got good Liberians all over the place that have impact in the community, that want to do things for Liberians. Then put their
you need to join politics, so you sounding really good right now. You know that? And lead a drama.
Susie, they have good Liberians around the world who went to school, right? Who can move Liberia forward, right? They gave them a senatorial job. Prophet Key, who just said, if Prophet Key want to be senator, he can be senator for Facebook to cost woman private part. You understand me? Nobody going to give Prophet Key no job in Liberia. I've already said it on my show now 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times. The last time he was running to be Kosher ambassador, I told you he would be a cussing ambassador. You understand me? Nobody giving Prophet Key anything. So let Liberians and Prophet Key start wasting his time and wasting Liberian people time thinking that somebody in the right stage of mind or Liberians are stupid people will sit there and elect some crazy man that will put the whole Niba country into Yatule. Let me speak one of his English, right? To go put him in power. So Prophet Key, let me tell you something. Zeletule, wherever it is, right? Prophet Key, let me tell you something. This is Robert speaking on Susie's show. If you want, you can come for me tomorrow, and I'm always ready for you and all your disciples. You already know that. I'm ready for you and all your disciples, right? If you mistaken it, come and measure my name tomorrow. I will make the Liberian people downplay you again, just how I told you in my previous video before and say you are not going to be no senator for nobody, nowhere. Stop wasting your time. You're too ignorant. You're too rude. You understand? And like me, I'm very rude, right? Then I go sit down and say, oh, I want to be president for Liberia. Or I want to be senator for the... Then Liberian people just look at me and just laugh at me, Susie. Right. They will say they're crazy. They're already crazy. Then they go sit there and go get a man position. Okay, Abba, we'll see you later.
Abba, you got to stay. I need to ask you a question. Where you going?
Yeah. You understand?
You know what Abba running for? Abba did a video for Prophet Key. And he does not want to be here. Why are you talking about Prophet Key and Prophet Key to see him?
Listen, no, not at all. Not at all.
Susie, Prophet Key won. Abba can shut his mouth. Let Prophet Key join the show. Yeah, let me and you go back and forth on it. Ain't you understand me? Abba ain't got to say anything. Let Abba just relax and Prophet Key.
No, it's not because Robert is talking about Prophet Key. I gave my support to him. I know my reason why. Robert does not support him, even if we're going to be in the race. It is Robert's constitutional right to support whoever you want, and we have to respect.
You're so smart to look at a man at Prophet Key to give his support. Actually, when I saw that video, I was quite disappointed. But
I know the reason.
What is the reason? Robert is here.
I know. Robert is speaking. Robert has to complete his thought. Then I can come in.
Yeah, go ahead, Robert.
Go on, Robert.
Like I said, right? Prophet Key do not make no impact in the Liberian's life. Well, if you guys gave him a job to be a senator in Liberia, what he going to teach the young generation to tell them, say, mom, this, that, mom, big this, that, mom, big that, that. If that's what he going to teach our children, if that's what Liberian people looking to elect this man, nobody gonna get that man no job. That man just wasting his time. He and the great Heron Costa, they just bad lucky into the politics business. They're not going nowhere. Heron Costa is bad lucky when it comes to running for anything. Prophet Key is bad lucky when it comes to running for anything. The two of them need to just go find one little corner and just marry to each other and just sit and live their quiet life. Prophet Key not getting anything, and Heron Costa is not getting anything. Say Robert Bangura say. If any one of their followers want to come after me because I say it, I have already said it. Anything they got to say, they can be my guest. I'm not afraid of any one of them. Okay? So
Okay.
Prophet Key, go to hell, as Robert Bankura said. You're not going to be senator for nothing. The only thing you're going to be senator for, that your old ass BMW you drive in Monrovia, that or in Bon County or Abidjan or Africa, wherever you drive that car in, that's the only car you're going to be senator for. Until then, Susie, thank you for having me on your show. Prophet Key, go and suck on lemon because you're not going to be anything in Liberia. Thank you guys for having me. I love you, Susie. I
Thank
will
you,
call you
Robert.
after the show. Thank
Yeah.
you, my darling.
Okay,
Okay, baby.
bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh, wow, Paveki. Paveki said trouble in Robert here, oh, my people. You know, this whole ID stuff from the picture that James just showed right now, Albert, that picture is completely different. I have my sister on the internet here. Let me just say, my older sister, she passed a couple of years ago. When though UP folks are coming for me, they use her picture thinking it's me. So they can say this is the Black Susie, but that's my older sister. We look so much alike, and but there is a difference. That picture you show right now, from what I saw right now, yes, I mean we can see a little bit of similarity, but that's not Edith. James, please do not embarrass yourself. If you're really depending on that, that's not really enough evidence. But I respect the both of you guys' views.
Fingerprint.
When I
Yeah.
respect you guys' point that when you have issues, I think we have the commission, the whatever net, right? Net, yes. So
Yeah.
let them investigate this so we can at least know what's going on. But I hope this is not some type of delay tactic that you guys are trying to put out
No,
here,
no.
because tomorrow is the campaign time. So Abba, where you coming
Uh,
from that you really think the information that James giving here is legit?
so
And
I mean,
No,
before
I'm not saying James. I'm not saying James
about finish.
information is legit. When it comes to election process, for every accusation that comes, it has to be treated well. Okay. Now you look at those voter registration card. It depends how well also those people have kept that voter registration card, because sometimes you see the photo is fading. To recognize some of the photos is also difficult. But the only thing that can authenticate that either did register in person is to do the biometrics over and compare with that print that is already in the system. If it matches Edith biometrics, because two persons, even identical twin, they do not hold the same biometrics. No.
mm-hmm.
So at the same time, we will be projecting to the electors in Nima County that there may be a penny fraud voter registration card investigation by NEC, and we'll make it known that Edith is in the picture.
Are you guys
Because
intimidated by Edith somehow because of the support she's getting? Because
Edith doesn't have
James, before you come
support.
in here, James is saying that, oh, there are consequences to this. But Prophet
No.
Key just came out a few times. We all know Prophet Key did not go Liberia to register to vote. And he just carried on that activity right in front of us here. And he's on
Uh.
Facebook insulting. But as we
Uh.
speak, Prophet Key supposed to be in jail or something. But here you guys are just assuming that, oh, there are penalty and stuff like that. Did you guys say
Yes.
that
So.
with Key as well?
So this. So this is what happened. Prophet Key is not the first person. This is what happened in 2005. I'm forgetting about the presidential candidate name, but I will post the information tomorrow. I will post his name tomorrow morning. Uh, During the 2005 presidential elections, the presidential representative elections, this guy registered to become president of Liberia, and then this claim came out that he never had a voter ID card. The elections commission denied him, like the same way they denied Prophet Key. When they denied him, he went to the Supreme Court. He took his case to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the Elections Commission, saying before you contest in the election, you should be a registered voter before you can contest in any election. That is, if I want to be a representative in District A, I should be a registered voter in District A or a registered voter in Liberia before I can contest. In fact, for that, they say you should live in our district for 1 year, at least 1 year before election time. That is for representatives or senator. If you want to contest in any county or district, you should live there for 1 year. But for all of these things, you also have to be a registered voter before you can take part. Prophet Key is the second person ready to be denied. First, it was in 2005. Now it's in 2025. So that's almost about 20 years after Prophet Key got denied. So if I'm saying if the elections commission goes through this case, the pictures are not sufficient to say Edith is wrong or she's right. The only entity is the elections commission. That is, they will go through the biometric where they will do her finger because, like Abbott said, identical twins cannot have the same fingerprint. I have my friends here who we are working together. They are twins. I was asking them if they can use their faces to open their phones. They said no, it's not possible. So if the elections commission will do the investigation, the process will be going on. There's no delay. Edith will be running her campaign. At the end, if they declare her free, she can contest. But remember, 2 days to election, they can still deny you. Even 1 day to election, if they find fraud on you, they can deny you. So if they do all of what we're talking about and find out that Edith is guilty, she will be denied. And if there are consequences, she bear it. And then the next election, she can register and contest. That's all. Nothing bad, nothing.
There's either retirement
Yeah.
election. After the
So
election,
Professor
I
is
think
not the
after the election, I think we'll come to the full realization that the people of Nima County do not really want her to represent them. And we will make sure we
no, but
follow that. We'll follow that and campaign strongly against it. I'm not going to support any candidate in the race. My target is only Edith.
Really?
Yeah.
no, then you have
For me, what I
for her.
personally think, and I said this on the show before, is that even when we interview what's his name, Koga on closing argument, Edith has the vote. Edith has the number. But I think this whole election, I might sound a bit delusional. There is some type of cheating that will go on. And that cheating is probably going to go, like, they'll probably give it to Koga. And if
I need what you want to
no, that's
say.
just the fact. They will cheat and give it to Koga. Because if you look at it, Garrison Yalu has a good number in Nima County. Mark Blian, the one that Musa ability endorsed, he also has the number. So, and those 3 guys, they're from the Gill Belt. So imagine when they divide the vote, and Edith is from the Minor Belt. So just, there is a high chance Edith will win. But knowing how reckless this government is, if the people can take a speaker, a legit speaker from his position and just disgrace it on the internet, what about the election? That's so common. For me, I personally think there will be some type of cheating.
Like
Blame, blame.
opinion.
Let me leave here and try to rest at least 1 hour before I can shower to go
So that
to
is
go to
But
work.
thank you guys for joining the show. It was quite interesting. After you came late,
Yeah.
we're talking about Zonic, and then after it, we have to enter into politics a bit. But it was all about Zonic. What's your take before you leave with this Zonic topic? Because
give Sonny, you don't get proof.
don't say that, because that was what the whole show was really about.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
saying there's no
Jessica and I, we did discuss it last night, but she and I will now have a simulcast every Saturday. I think the Zonic issue, like I said last night, we have to wait for more information to come from the police.
Mhm.
The question is, like Cece tried to also make some clarification that the brother took the car without the consent of Zonic, and the question we're asking, how possible will there be? Zonic has a lot of young people in the yard. So if one person took the car, it is very possible that they would have called Zonic also to let him know that somebody have taken the car. And then secondly, why that car was the only car that the security decided to earmark to really want to charge. Is there anything going on in the background with respect to security surveillance on him? Those are the questions that I was asking. Because Zone is getting popular now in the community. Okay, before Zone was not really popular, and now, like in Liberia, like these Western countries, we find ourselves is what I say in one of my podcasts today. In the Western country, where we find ourselves, financial intelligence unit, they are very strong in investigating people. When you are flaunting with wealth and other things, and they know that your money, your money, even if your money is not through the banking system, they will dare to invite you to ask you, how are you getting this wealth and the rest of them. In Australia, Europe, America, they will ask. If your money is coming through the banking system, they will let you know the stream of the income, where the income is coming from. How are you getting it? All of these things. Is there any means by which that is happening? I don't know. But why was the car earmarked? And why did this guy, he said he panicked. When the police put the blue layer on, put the siren on, he panicked. Wow. It's a normal routine where police can stop you for registration check, driver license. So if you're now a new driver, if you can drive from Monrovia all the way to Lugatu, you are now a new driver. Right. You are now a new driver. So having police stop you before for routine check, why was a gun in the car? Allegedly, because that gun we saw, it came on spoon, FM page.
Everybody using allegedly. I said after them my big problem, I hear Robert saying allegedly, Ciara saying allegedly.
Yeah.
I killed their life. When I want me to say one word, everything allegedly. Susie said allegedly.
Yeah. So because we saw on spoon page, the police, the national police are not presented it to the public and say, oh, we saw this arm in the car. You understand? Right. But Spoon is a credible news network that everyone all can source information from. So we wait to see what the police investigation will be like. If they are investigating something more than that, we will get to know, because we all have friends within the LMP that will be able to, that can give us maybe a little bit in that of information from here and there. So we wait to see. But in the meantime, like the law said, a man is presumed innocent unless there's evidence to convict that person in the code of competence jurisdiction. So at this point, I don't think there is any crime that can be attributed to him until the police investigation is over.
Yeah. So Susan, before we go, we heard today that RIA was off. That is the current went off. So the issue of press statement explaining why. But now, just to the same way we ran with it, even me, I talk about it. RIA is back on. They work on the generators. We now have current at the airport.
That's so shameful. So shameful for you to even be announcing that here. But it was nice.
It did happen during George Weah's administration. It did happen. Yeah, the airport was down.
In 2025, that should not even be so proud. That's not anything to be proud of, to hear that RIA is
I'm just telling
off,
you that the current is
after
back
hours, they're putting it back on. That's just so shameful. It's embarrassing.
No,
because
we are not proud of that. We are not proud of that. But those are machines. Those are machines. Okay.
In 2025, Rob, and Albert, you really supporting that those are machines. James President announcing that that's supposed to come on slowly for us to move on with life. Not to be saying breaking news. It has come on. Come on now. We in 2025.
Even here in the Western that we experience power outage.
She don't know.
Once in a blue moon.
What more about a country like
I experienced that in Australia, but before they do that, they gave us notification. They will send text messages. They will tell us the length of time it's going to be off. Come on, guys. Let's not support things that
No,
we're not supposed to
we're not.
support here.
One thing we know is
Nobody
that
was supporting
the
what
government is actually doing well. Okay, most especially when it comes to providing these services, the government is doing actually well as compared to the previous administration, where there were so many problems and breakdown almost all of the
Oh
time at the
boy,
airport.
here you go again.
So
Here you go again, guys.
this is just one of the unfortunate situation for this government. It has not happened
yeah.
before, and
And
we can ask
they
the
should
government,
put in
yeah,
mechanism to stop it.
You really
for it not to happen
sleeping? Do
anymore.
you know a couple of months ago there was a plane crash at the airport because of because the whole airport was dark?
They're not true.
There
There's
were
no
Oh,
no
plane
come
crash
on,
plane crash.
today.
James, stop that
There
thing.
were
I
no
even posted it in
there were
school.
no plane
It,
crash, Susan. There were
there
no plane crash.
No
was.
plane crash.
I posted it in
No.
Spoon TV, confirmed that. James, stop it.
The first thing, no plane can land when you do not receive signal from tower.
There was a crash. That's what I'm
How would a
saying.
plane land? How would a plane land when you do not receive signals from tower?
That
Because
was
when a plane is coming in,
Sis,
it
I
communicates
have
with
it.
tower.
I could go in my page and just retrieve that information, but right now I think it's going all the way down. But I'm not
But
happy.
it was not a plane crash.
Let's conclude. It was nice having you here, James. So, right, more story, more thing coming on me. But I gotta say the shame face from on me and can't buy it. I can be acting all sorrowful behind. So let's wait. James will be giving you all the updates about what's about me. I'm not going to do it because because it's not in my place. I'm not allowed to speak on it.
My,
Yeah.
myself, I
Y'all
was on the
waiting for
website trying to
the
track to
outcome,
see.
right? I know everybody waiting for the outcome.
I
Y'all
was
hold on, it's going to happen.
I was trying to track to see which cases are in active appeal.
Don't worry, y'all will see the outcome on the blue app. By the end of the day, I have to move on with life.
God is that
Yeah,
you got squeeze your saying the corner and
right,
cry. The situation already exists, and
right,
you just have to put on your big air pants, and face it boldly. That's all.
right,
Whatever
right,
the outcome will
Mm.
be, you are not the first person who have been smashed with paying maybe
Lawsuit.
money to people or lawsuit. People go through it. At the end of the day, they come out.
And then
One thing about this kind of a suit is that they know that the court, the government already know that you do not have that cash in your bank, sitting in your bank to pay the person. There will be some compromise as to say how it can be if the appeal process doesn't work, how the amount can be paid in installment. That's why it is. And they know that you have to lodge yourself, you have to feed yourself. If you have a kid, you have to take care of the kid. So they do it in a way that it does not hinder your means of living. But at the same time, what the person is also rest assured also that this remuneration will be going to them. So you are not the first person. Just keep it strong there.
Anyway,
We're
I don't
blocking.
want to
We
talk
probably,
about it. Y'all wait for the outcome. That's
yeah.
all I can say. Yeah.
Okay.
All
So
right.
just stay strong and be
All
there.
right.
Okay.
Bye. Bye,
I
gentlemen.
Okay,
always
James.
I come and bring
yeah,
classes
thank you, man.
on. All
Yes.
right. See you
Okay.
guys.
So
Yeah.
Susan,
Yeah.
I going back when you cut your video up, I'm going to cut that part where you say Susan needs to go, Cece needs to go take back in, I don't know the river
Yeah.
or whatever, according to that part, and Miss Cece to come for you. I'm
I
going to cut that
trust you,
specific part.
James. All right,
I'm
then.
going to cut that part.
Let
See
me
you, man.
let me bring class on. Class.
I'm going.
All right, bye, James. Class. I'm trying to bring you on. I don't know what it's saying here. It's telling me otherwise. Class. I don't know. My phone is acting. I don't know what's going on. Let me bring class on from the phone. Oh God. Um. Let me bring class from this side. Class.
Yeah. You have
I can't bring you on the live. I have to bring you from here.
that? Okay. forget it now.
You want to talk to the people?
No.
Okay. Okay, then come on now. Then keep trying it. Put your phone off and put it back on.
Let me restart it.
Okay. All right, guys. Classe is about to come on. Let's see what Classe has to say. That's all I can say. Forget what Classe. Why should I forget what Classe? Y'all know Classe. Me, Classe, and how do you call it? Christmas. All the people have come a long way with them. We've all been on the internet, and to see every one of us still here set is just amazing. So why will you tell me to not bring Classe on? I gotta bring Classe on. I want to hear what Classe has to say. They are using this new perfume that just came, right, guys? And when I put it on, the perfume can just treat me like this perfume they call Seed. It makes me hot. I think I'm allergic to it again. Because I used to love that Seed SI perfume. Over there, I've been trying it, but it's not working. That SI, I've been using it for years. Okay, and when I started using it, my God, when I put that thing on me, it makes me sweat. So they got a new perfume that just come. Is something I'm really much in love with. I bought it. It smells so good. But when I put small on me, it just make me feel very unsettled. I don't know what's going on with the perfume then. And I read foolish thing about it the last time. So this is the one I use for work, and this is very soft. This is the Boss. It's very soft. This one part when I put it on me, oh, Classic is not showing. Classic, can you press the button? Let me try you. Oh God. Classic, try and press the button again. So this is the one I use for work. This perfume is quite soft. When I use it, I don't feel that way. It's very soft. It's got a very beautiful smell. When you put it on you, soft, soft. Oh my God. When I use it for work, everybody, oh, you smell so amazing. But the other one, I use it for outing. Classic, press the button again. The other one, I use it for outing. But when I put it on me, because I love perfume so much, I put it on me, that thing can just make me feel so unsettled. I don't know what's going on. Ladies, if you're looking for something really soft that smells amazing, get this for yourself. This is very, very good. It's Boss. And it's not perfume, it's parfum. So if you're a perfume lover, you know the difference between parfum and perfume. This one sticks, it stay long on your skin, it stay longer. But I use this for work and it smells great. But the other one part, my people, it won't kill me. When I put it on me, it just make me sweat. That's how the pack is. Gentlemen, get this for your sweetheart. Get this for your wifey. After shower, just a little tip. Hey. Class come on now. It said Adi. My hair is big, but I always like big hair. I don't think so. Even yesterday, I even wore the perfume, right? I wore that particular perfume. I was feeling that way. Class I'm bringing you on. It say Adi. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, Classy, I'm pressing that button. I know that your other Facebook page there. I don't know what's going on. Amy, what's going on? Classy, I'm actually trying you. I don't know what's going on. Let me take a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. You see, Annie. Oh, you here now?
Oh my gosh.
Class of the D.
You know, when you are the most fear guy on internet, the witchcraft will be too much. You
The
know.
West they trying to find you, eh?
You know. In Liberian community, when you make too much sense, they are afraid of people. People that get too much sense. So we know that. You can see me.
Very clear. We see you.
Yeah. Liberian community, they don't like educated people. You know, people that get them real educational matters. They don't like it. They like drama. So when you come out, they're afraid of you. Don't bring it on. Don't bring it on. Oh, there. You know, they just like they let sensible people. They let people that come here that insult, abuse people. Those are the people that they admire. You know,
But
they let
class, you
sensible
know,
people.
nobody can tell me don't bring class. Or that's why I said they don't know how far I've come with class. I've had my
But
women.
how will you not bring one of the most permanent, vibrant Liberian in Liberian community? How will you not bring a man that change the narrative in Liberian community? How will you not bring him? I don't
Exactly.
understand.
Exactly. That's
How will you
a
not
good
bring
question.
how will you not bring a man on that spy that detect lies when people lie, that detect lies and bring the truth up? How will you not bring me on?
Exactly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The great classic D. I think
Welcome, Sia. I hear you guys talking on multiple topics. You guys talking on multiple topics, but I'm interested in the politics aspect.
so.
You know, Susan. You know, Susan. She gets people. You know, the past 7 years, these people then wrote propaganda, lie, deception, deception, the division, the lie. Now they're telling their face now. They're seeing what happening now. The educated person, they brought in power. He buying bulletproof car for $1.2 million. Joria, oh, he pay us. You see them when they come here based on their ignorance, they will back wrong because they stay into the political nonsense to defy them. You understand? For them to think as Liberian, behave as Liberian, and don't follow politicians, but they stay in a political mood. And Liberia will never prosper when Liberia not come together and forget about partisan. You understand? Now, when you talk Joria from power, you're talking from power because you say he was not doing well, he was corrupt, he do this, you do that. Now, the people you brought in power, you brought in power for reasons. In a country, when you bring people in power for a reason and they deceive you, what you do, you take action. Because you're not bringing power to repeat the same thing that the past government you took from power for them to repeat the same thing that they are doing. Then you want to justify it and say, but Angel, we are going to do the truth. But it's not what we are talking about yet. We are talking about change. So the change is the next government that you bring power, they should not repeat what the previous government did. Am I lying?
No, you're not.
Yes. So
The
this is the
classes
problem
that
about
Joseph Barker driving now is just unbelievable. When this old man actually
Joseph
said,
Power broke in Liberia. He was hungry and broke. Nobody wanted to kill him. He was hungry and broke. Joria was in the hospital. No one wanted to kill him. Malan Salib that killed Liberian people, nothing. Malan Salib that was involved in the Liberian war that killed 500,000 people. Malan Salib is in Liberia with no bulletproof. No Liberian won't kill him. I mean, no Liberian won't kill her. But a Joseph Human, a stupid worker that has nothing for himself, or already to his death, that he will die natural death, that he buying bulletproof, that claiming that someone in Liberia want to kill him. That's how we deal with.
I was shocked, classic. You know, I was in my moment where I was having my time out to focus on what I was going through. But some of the things I saw, I said, shocking it. I was so shocked because I mean, I saw a video of this old man even saying that he can even drive. keke, or he can go with motorbike, and all of a sudden you driving that type of bulletproof car. Like, who coming after you? Nobody coming
I
after
posted the
you.
car. You hear the man talking. I posted the car. The man say the car we build this car for one African country, but we're not calling it African country need. Do you know how many people pay? I will tell you what go on. We get real information. The car, what happened here? They negotiated. The car is they use taxpayer money to corrupt. What they do? They negotiated. So they say, no, moment. We'll buy the car for you. They post okay, the car you're paid. You're paid 1 million. Then they say, okay, we'll charge the people then 1 million 2. So the 2 million get in the pocket, the 1 million went to the people pocket. So that's a corruption. But I will put out all the receipt and stuff. So they get in 2 million. So what they do, they become third party. The person that negotiated for the car, they get a person 2 million to put in the pocket, then they get to put them 1 million. You see corruption?
That's just sad.
But like okay, Cece, can you please let me say this on your platform? Okay. Let me appeal to Liberian people. Liberian people take protest to be taboo. Protest is not a taboo. Any country will up protest, that country will never succeed. The protest made American black people get the access that they get today in America. Without protest, they couldn't achieve what they achieved today in America. Then the same protest make the people in Egypt they achieve what they achieved today in Egypt. The same protest make the people in Tunisia achieve what they achieved today in Tunisia. The same protest make the people in other countries protest. In Liberia, they take protest to be taboo. So they make them scared. Oh, when you protest, it will bring war. That's a blanket lie. They put fear in the people that when you protest, it will bring war because of that war that will happen. That's a lie. I'm telling Liberian people, protest. If not protest in any country, you will never succeed. They will put spit in your face and use you like a tools. That's why you see today, they can just do things, they feel that no repercussion, there will be no action, so they just do things. The day Liberian people say enough is enough, they go on the street. The day the Liberian people overthrow any government with protest, right? Listen, the day Liberian people, it's not about CDC, it's not about United Party, it's not about APC or anything. It's about Liberian people coming together and say, enough with the bullshit we are suffering. The day Liberian people get on the street and overthrow any government with protest, the next government you put in power, they'll be trimming. They'll be afraid. They know that if they don't deliver.
You think that will ever happen to Classic?
Hold on, it can happen. It can happen. Hold on now. It can happen. If they come on the street and overthrow any president, the next government they will put in power, they will say, oh, they put it now, they're joking, so we have to do the work. If we do that work, they will come back. That's how you put fear in government. Any country will all protest, that country will never succeed. Protest is now taboo. Protest is your right to voice your grievances to a government. Let's see, Liberia got 2,500 police, right? Liberia, the whole Liberia got 2,500 security personnel. And just the motorcycle boys there, the keke boys there, they almost 15,000 in Liberia. Imagine you check keke boys there, no, can alter the government. Check keke boys there. When they hold petrol bomb, they go peacefully and say, Joseph Boga, you lie to us, you have to resign. When they resist, they come back and summon and go and riot. Liberia, one week riot, the government will escape. You know why? They will overrun the police because the keke boys and they more than the police.
But
so imagine
the about the boys and these days they're not strong. These guys are not strong. They're quick to give up.
There is no motivation. They are strong. Then they see where they say Liberian people listen, but when they come to America, they're working 2 jobs. No, let me tell you one thing. People are strong. A Liberian can take gun and shoot people during the war. They are strong, but you know what I mean? No motivation, no leadership, no one to assemble them, so they are divided. You need a man and that they can be on now. They need a leader that will assemble them and put up that enthusiasm in them to make them brave to go in the street and fight all the frustration. We can overcome the government in 2 years and we'll go to the government with protest because we have to send message to Liberian people. Not it's not about CDC, it's not about United Party, it's about Liberian first. These people are taking advantage of Liberians. They believe that Liberians are punks. Liberians don't react. Liberians, when they talk, after 1 week, they shut up. That's why all the disadvantages is going on in Liberia. So until Liberia come on the street and protest and overthrow a government and put a government in power by the people, that the only way they change that we're looking for, we can in Liberia, my sister.
I agree with that, Classy. I agree with that. And I think when it comes to the opposition right now, I think they really need to put themselves together. There is the kind of tension the UP government put on CDC. I don't think the UP government receiving that same tension right now, Classy.
Yeah, because I'll tell you behind the scene that because your president George Weah, when you follow George Weah, you will not protest. Know a history that George Weah, that's what I'm telling you. I keep to appeal to Liberian people. Don't follow a politician to tell you to tell you about your own suffering. You know what you're going through. Don't allow politicians to tell you about your suffering. Get on that street and voice your frustration. If you follow Judge Weah, you are wasting your time. If you follow President Weah to protest, then it means that you will die starving and hungry. Judge Weah get food to your house. You don't have food to your house. Judge Weah is a weak guy. I love him, but he's weak on that level. Judge Weah, when I'm going to protest, and Judge Weah, right now, I will speak behind the scene. Judge Weah is warning the people not to protest. Judge Weah that man is still in the church preaching preaching gospel. So you're doing it on your own. Not your Judge Weah to put you on the street, girl. If you want about Judge Weah to put you on the street, Judge Weah will not put you on the street. Judge Weah is
also know that the president, our president, is a peace ambassador. He does not believe in making trouble. And sometimes it's good for the thing to happen because sometimes you don't need to fight a battle. God can fight for you.
Gona in Liberia. Gona in Liberia.
Classy, how you say Gona in
Liberia? Okay, now friend, a God in Liberia, 500,000 people will not die. God in Liberia, a God in Liberia, you not choose corrupt leader. God in Liberia, you the human being, physicality, you are the one can bring that change. If you're waiting for God, you waste your time. God said, God, they play God he can even solve the problem. Palestine, Israel. They play God, boy, is so disrespect. They find it war there. So start that God Benin. God in Liberia.
Jesus.
God in Liberia. We have to realize that only we can bring the change that we want, not God. You can pray to Judgment Day. There will be corrupt people because a God in Liberia, he will lead you to the right people. So don't fool yourself. God in Liberia. A God in Liberia, they war not happy in Liberia. It shouldn't happen. So devil in Liberia.
How can you say God in Liberia? So the way I bring people let God business, how you will say that one? Because
go on there. And that God Benin, that almost 35 years now, the land not change.
Classy ready to get me again. Liberia poor. But Liberia poor classes say Ghana in Liberia. So you need to start praying and just take action into your hands.
They will pray under the prayer block. They will never succeed if they take action. I'm telling you.
I agree with you, Classy. You see, one thing I like about you, you have a lot of wisdom. Especially I like the remark that you said they will pray and pray and pray. Do you know how many Liberians are praying? You're praying, your hospitals are still on no equipment. You're praying, the rich people are getting richer. You're praying, you're still living in poverty. You're praying, you're still begging. I mean, God. Some people love God because of their faith. I love God. I'm somebody who love God. But again, with all that, we live in a peaceful country where we can worship God, and at the same time we can open our fridge and take our bread and butter and eat. But you're over there, the only reason why we are able to do that because they have people here who fought for us to get a system that we have now. But you're praying, but you don't have anything. The only survivor, you wake up in the morning and just look at your phone to come on Facebook to see what's going on Facebook. So it's
Susan,
people that need to take a stand and step up and do something for themselves.
Susan,
Mm.
Susan,
Yes, Pastor.
and that God created you?
Mm-hmm.
Who created God?
Holy Spirit. What I know who created God. I know who God, but I only know about Jesus. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
oh,
the
okay.
higher power, Holy Spirit.
Until your African people wake up, until your African people wake up for the divisive religion, religion business that divide you, and respect your ancestor, respect your mom and your father that created you, that the people that you know that you have seen, and watching a story that you never seen before, never seen, and you never see, and a story you follow that you believe in a story that they told you more than the people that even born you and gave you birth and fed you and raised you. You not even respect them. You wouldn't respect mistress. You wouldn't respect mistress. That's what they call mistress. Because when I ask you who born God, you don't know. That's become mystery. You understand? So you will not believe in mystery, thing that they brought to us and forced on us to follow. That's why you believe. That's why today in Liberia, you got every corner is church. What about you need factory? The point that God don't need church, they need employment. You understand? But that area, they convince you to get hope. So the position church around to believe in hope. And what about in America here? There is no church here. They believe in church. They believe in factory. They believe in working. The whole Western world here, factory everywhere. That's why people migrating from Africa, they come in here in abandon. They come here in abandon to find job. Not to find God.
I agree with you on that part, but I'm not a pastor to really go in details because I didn't study the Bible that the pastor did. So maybe if a pastor is here, they can tell us who created God.
I challenge any pastor that come on the platform today, I will disgrace him. I challenge I'm waiting. Any pastor you put a 4 year tonight, I got a question to ask you, I will disgrace you tonight. I challenge any of them to come here tonight. Bunch of fake people eating people money. I challenge you to come here tonight.
But I'm a huge believer of God, so I believe in
And I'm
God.
about to believe.
I have my
Believe.
yeah.
Something they call believe. Believe mean that you are not sure. That define belief. Believe me that you are not sure. You don't believe in your mother. You know that you know
So
that your mother.
then class say, how did we come on this earth?
That become mystery. Don't investigate things that you have no knowledge about. That become mystery. Who born God? It become mystery. So just live your life. All right, that's what the capital lasts on. That's what the capital lasts on to put fear in people, to use all these things and face religion to follow and divide people. It become mystery. Mystery is something that you just live and live your life. I want you to believe in your mom and your pa, that the people you know, they created you, because you don't believe them. You know that they born you. But when you believe in God, it means that you're not sure.
The
Believe me
reason
that
why I
you're not
believe
sure.
in God, there is two things that even scientists or any normal human being cannot take. Nobody, no normal human being cannot fix. When the thing they call death, when somebody die, that's when I know that we have superpower, which is God. Because even the scientists cannot wake up somebody who is already dead. If they have
What make you think that you're not God?
I'm not God.
What make you think that you're not God? Who told you that you're not God? If you can go to bed, wake up,
If I
manifest,
God,
hold
why
on,
should I fear
hold
death?
on.
Because people
If you can go
die.
to if you can go to bed, you manifest, wake up, and walk, do this, eat this, that, create human being. What made you think that you're not God? What made you think that someone is up there controlling you? What made you think so? Because they told you so?
Because the thing they call death, if there is no God, death will never exist. Death will never exist. But that's something that human being cannot even control or even fix.
So you think that they sold the 15 million slaves that God made them, that God killed them, that God made them to go and capture them in Africa and kill them. The 15 the 30 million Jewish people that hate us slaughter. So that was God idea.
Guys, you're on a live, you're in class talking a BBT. What you say? No
Well,
comment.
PBT, that one was suffering in Liberia. That one Liberia is undeveloped today. That meant Liberia is undeveloped. You live in a Western world. The weapon don't even believe in God. That you believe in God. That's why here there is no forgiveness here. You drive the wrong way, they get you ticket. The weapon don't forgive people because they don't believe in God. That's why they face weapon. The weapon is the God. That's how they control the world. They face weapon to go and fight. That's how they are controlling Africa. Because the God is weapon. That weapon controlling the whole world. What you think America can dictate when they want to dictate with you? Not because of God getting strength, that because they face weapon. With the weapon made them strong. Why you think they can go North Korea? Because North Korea face weapon to facing them.
The great
It's not about God
classic,
business.
man. The great classic. No, for me, I agree with what you're saying, but I'm a big believer of God. That's
I
something
don't
I
get to take from religion, but I just man with common sense. That's how I live my life. From the day I left religion, I left with burden on my head because religion is a burden that you told. It wouldn't dare to make you feel guilty. It wouldn't dare to make you feel guilty. So what they do, they make you feel miserable and guilty that you hold burden on your head. My sister, a heaven exists. Nobody will enter heaven. Nobody will enter heaven. Not even dog. Pastor, they fucking molesting children. They put us on preach to you. They committing sin. They put us go to school for it. Don't waste your time on this thing, man. That's all politics. You
but
understand?
yeah, go
So,
ahead.
you to Liberian people, forget about CDC, forget about Unity Party, forget about all these things. What make the native poor free in Liberia? Our protests. When the native poor couldn't go to school, SUZAN, let me get your history of Liberia. Native poor couldn't go to CWA, couldn't go to University of Liberia. They had to change their name before they enter school in Liberia. You know what changed the whole narrative in Liberia?
Protest, standing up for your
Protest.
right. Yeah.
Protest from Baga Matthew then. When Baga Matthew then came to the protest always bring change in a nation. Protest is not a taboo. So Liberian protest is a taboo. If Liberian protest in a new day and age, they will never prosper and Liberia will never be to what they want Liberia to be. You have to protest to put fear in the government. The government has to fear you. You don't have to fear the government because you people are the masses. They say the power lies in the hands of the people, not the government. So if you cannot put fear in the government and government put fear in you, you become a vagabond and a punk in your own society.
That's right. I agree
Protest,
with you, Classic.
protest can bring war. Nobody even laugh on you. Protest will never bring war. Protest bring change to a nation. Put fear in the government. Don't make government put fear in you. You are the masses. You are the people that choose the government to be power. So if they now meet your desire, you take them from power. They don't have to make the whole turns. It happening around the world. They put you there now. You can't fulfill your promise. They tell you all early. Like Brent Paul can take Joseph Parra up in next year because why? He failed the people and lie. He doing things that he accused Joria of doing. He doing more than Joria. The people is hungry. They are starving. No school, no medication. And you probably you say you work with the devil. Joria bath. He did 5,000 house. He paid 40 houses. He riding private jet, and you ride keke. Then you come, you buy bulletproof car. Then people say, but how about the past government? Are we living in the past or living in the present for change? Are you
Good
people
question,
kidding me?
Classic. Good question. Good question.
So
And
if
that's
we're
the
living
part I
in the
don't
past,
understand about those
so
UP folks.
if we're living in the past, then we will take Joria from power. If we're living in the past, we take Joria from power for a reason. That what they said that he did should not be repeated. That's why we took it from power. So why would the government come and repeat it? That deception,
Right.
that deception and deceiving the people, you lie. So when you lie, you have to leave.
Right.
You have to leave. No need to wait for 6 years. I will make sure Joseph Parra lead in 2026, the end of 2026. It will be a huge protest. We will sponsor it. He has to leave. He lied.
That's when now we all need to put hands together because the old man is doing absolutely nothing for that country.
The whole government, from the legislature, no, we are great people. It's not about politics. It's about the right thing to be done. We have to put fear in government that when the next government comes in power, they will say, oh, the Brent Paul has waken up. They can't take bullshit no more, enough. So we have to set these people because any mistake they will come back to turn for power. If the Brent government know that you will come and overthrow them all the time, they'll be afraid.
Right.
Every country like a very protest, the government always fear. They always on their toes.
Right.
You protest, you stay dying like bro for hunger. Why can you protest for a purpose? Protest is now a taboo. Protest is now a crime. That you're right to protest because you dissatisfied. You are not happy because they lied to you.
Right. That's true, Classic.
They want so don't put it on. They want to hear the powerful voice. They want to hear the voice that destroy Costa. They want to hear the voice that destroy Costa. They want to hear the voice that gave common sense to Liberian people. That's why they always fighting me. They want to hear the powerful voice from the man and only Catholic D that get medication for mental people.
The great Classic D is in the building, Classic.
I got a medication. And now they say, if you challenge me, come on my platform. Invite me, I will disgrace you. I will spoil your career. I spoil career on the Facebook here. I'm not boasting because I got common sense.
You got wisdom too.
Just sit down there. The old man came. Manseri that kill people in Liberia. Manseri that kill people in Liberia. She in bulletproof car. Nobody won't kill Manseri. You are hungry, want to die. They give you medication. Joria give you money all the time to go do medication. That you now you think that someone won't kill you. You buy 1.2 million of bulletproof car. Who cares about you? You already to your death. You 80 years old. You will die natural death. Who won't kill you that you go waste that money on car?
I tell you.
Yeah, you waste that money on car. Then la report sit down there. Sit down there. You even get good water to drink, good Medicare. There's someone about 1 million car and he say, oh, because one English woman here on Liberian party I went there last night. She said, yeah, because if they can bring if they can bring the legislature horse, then it means that they won't kill Joseph Boga. I say you're too dumb. Man, saying that kill people. She like bro, no bulletproof. Nobody won't kill her. That Joseph Boga, that German son won't kill. Man, saying in Liberia, that common example. Man, saying in Liberia, the woman that couldn't be there to people death in Liberia. She couldn't be there. Boy, revolution, people die. She in that country walking around with no bulletproof. They kill her. But are you that was sick, the people pay your hospital bill for you to live long because they will not put you in power. The people will not put you in power to make you live long. You should have been dead. So
The thing here is they always have funny excuses for they feel they already feel this, the government already feels, so they always have funny excuses. That's the thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, because the excuses is either they're doing comparison with the past, or they come up with some kind of foolish talk to just say, oh, mm-hmm. Yeah. But class, let's try and conclude. It's kind
I
of
finish. Oh, I
yeah.
have been a message yet. My people, let me conclude. Liberians, I am not civilian. I am not for no party. I am for the right thing in Liberia. Come out. It's not a taboo. Protect can bring war. Overthrow the government. Take the government from power and show your seriousness. Tell the government that you need business. The day Liberian come now in the new day and age and overthrow any government, the next government will be serious. They will take you serious. They will know that you will take action on them if they fail. So take action now. Don't wait for 6 years because they're respecting you every day. They spit it in your face. They don't care. There's no repercussion. There is no accountability. That's why they're using you because they don't care. They believe that you are pumped. You will now react. I close. I rest my case.
Thank you, class. We'll have a proper show next time. I'll reach out to you so we can have some type of one-on-one discussion.
No problem, Mama. I get it. I listed things that I want to say to clear my chest. I got things that I wrote, and it will be a fun show. Thank you, Mommy.
Definitely.
For inviting me.
Thank you so much, class. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Once again, my Liberian people, I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for those of you who stood by me in my time of trouble, in my time of Zolizo is there. Zolizo passed away. May his soul rest in peace. In my time of sadness, okay, in my time of God, why? Okay, because I went down and I asked God that same question. So I appreciate you all. Definitely, I understand that a lot of you guys are following what's going on, and you guys will get an update. I just decided to just move forward and just put that behind my back and just focus on what I need to focus on. So thank you all once again for following the show. I'm back. I said I was going to be back on today, and I'm actually back. I'm going to start posting like my everyday, once you are out and you're speaking for what's right and you're standing for what's right, that's how it is. So to all my customers, I will be going now to be posting your items. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry for the delay. So today is my day off. I'm not working. I'm home. So I will go and post your items. And the Cash App is still working. If you have anything to donate, please go ahead and send money in there. I still need you guys' support. Like I said, I'm not here to talk about anything, but you guys will definitely get the outcome of what's going to happen. And I'm not going to be talking about it because we were told not to speak on this. So thanks to every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Every penny that was sent to me from the bottom of my heart. Don't see my mouth here sharp and stuff like that. We all have our issues. We don't come on the internet to discuss our issues. As a big girl, you take care of your issue. as a big girl, you don't let your issue to weigh you down. You don't come in public to discuss it. Once again, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for the support that you have given. Wherever you have taken your penny, be it $1, $2, $3, $4, 1,300, 400. May God bless you all. I might be in this trouble and I'm your favorite. But sometime I will come and raise a topic, and that topic might not be in your interest. That does not mean, oh, because I bring people, oh, I regret why I supported that girl, when she was going through this. Anything you do for me, not based on my topic or how what I come and discuss, please do not say you regret, because I have prayed to God Almighty, even though classes say he does not believe in God, but I believe that there is superpower. I'm a very spiritual person. I might not show that here, but I believe God so much. And I've prayed for every single one of you guys who were able to contribute towards my time of trouble. That God increase all of that penny, wherever you take it from, be it your sweat, wherever. May God increase it. May God bless every one of you guys. May God, double that money. May you never lack in your time of trouble. May you get whatever support that you need in your time of trouble. I don't take you guys for granted. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart, and you guys will definitely see the outcome. Okay, but as life goes, we have to move on and not be suppressing ourselves with little things that we're not supposed to suppress ourselves with. I am Susie Bange forever. I will be Susie Bange. Nobody can take my power, which is my mouth, from me. Thank you all for watching the show. Love you all, and bye for now.